Hello, everyone.
So I've been thinking about horses. Yeah, I've been thinking about horses, man. And
also, I think we have a gay person that's about to come onto the camera.
Oh, Jess? Yeah,
Whoa.
she's gay. Jess is so gay.
Not
Coming in hella gay.
It's not that kind of podcast. It's not that kind of show.
I'm gay.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Dummies and Dice Rolls. Where on Tuesdays we scream.
For some reason, notifications aren't going out. Very
can we
odd.
talk about the fact that that was like in harmony?
That was actually kind of beautiful a little bit.
Wingle would have been proud.
Yeah, for some reason, notifications aren't hitting. We don't know why. So, and it's been happening all across Twitch. So, if you do us a solid, let your friends know that we're going, like that we're on. that'd be awesome.
Up on there and say sup.
Yeah, just be like, hey, dummies are on.
Dummies.
I tried to get a little bit out there in the Discords, but shit happens. I noticed the notification. Normally, it pops up in the stream chat, like your notification. That wasn't coming up, and I'm like, it's oddly quiet in the chat tonight. And then I went, oh, no one's here. That's weird. So, yeah, if you don't mind letting people know, we love you.
That's
You can do that all the time. Grimm, you have an announcement.
Oh.
Wait, which one?
Merch.
I'm gay? This
We know.
is-
Your hair tells us
No,
everything.
you just
bud.
collect
Oh.
them like Pokemon.
I do. I really do. Right. Merch. We are going to have our new summer
did.
merch coming up
Hydrate.
on June 1st. Thank you.
That was my bad. I read the hydrate and drank. I didn't tell you guys. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I appreciate you.
I'm failing.
But yeah, new merch, summer merch will be coming out on June 1st. So keep an eye out for that. I've got a couple designs already up. They're pretty fun. One of them incorporates a lot of names. So keep an eye out for bees and names.
Think Nicolas Cage. Anyway,
Don't say that. Sweets won't let me buy that shirt.
Yeah.
well, no, just the I can't say it. I don't want to ruin it.
It's probably fine.
He said, "Think about Nicolas Cage," and I just, I know you would say,
Like, should or shouldn't be thinking about horses.
yeah, definitely thinking about horses.
I have a blanket that is just Nicolas Cage's face.
That tracks.
The whole thing. It's like skin. Like it's disgusting. I love it.
It's disgusting. I love it. What the?
Well, the very center of the blanket is just Nick Cage smiling. You know what I'm saying?
At least it's not the.
I'm assuming wifey is Jess. I don't actually know. This is from Dev. Is that right?
Yes, that's
If
me.
it's from Dev,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
See,
do you mean? I
don't
am the
know-
wife.
I don't know nicknames. So
Thank you, baby.
I do appreciate it when you guys don't use nicknames, so I know who to give the inspiration to. Cool. So we got merch coming out, summer merch. What other announcements? Oh yeah, hey guys, Gen Con's coming up. And did you know there's a film festival at Gen Con, Matt? And Matt, did you know that your film is in it?
Yeah, it is. I'm so freaking stoked.
Yeah. So if you guys are able to make it to Gen Con,
First, I'm
Matt's-
hearing about it.
Wait, Matt's video? Yeah, Matt. So if you didn't know, Matt's a director. But yeah, so Matt's video
wild
is going to be
behavior.
in Gen Con. I don't know if anyone remembers that or not from the chat, or if it was said. I don't remember. It's been a while.
I mean, it was showing up regularly when it was my birthday. So,
That's very true. But
did
yeah,
you
we
ever
do
change
have
that command?
I haven't, but it's also because when we brought it up the last time, I didn't have my system over here, so I was.
You talking
like,
about
worst
that
case
one? The
scenario.
happy? No,
Yeah.
no.
I can
It's still
change it
happy
really
birthday. So yeah, Gen Con is coming up. We do have some stuff in store to prep for that. Next month. So we're going to be solidifying some of those things and announcing it on our Discord. So keep an eye out for that. And anything. Oh yeah, another one. Jess is gay. I don't know if you guys knew. Anything
That's me.
else?
I'm Jess.
Vex looking
I'm
like
gay.
she's fucking swole over there.
Mhm.
Never
Listen,
mind. Take it. I
it's
take
all an
everything
illusion.
back.
Yeah, you should.
When you did this,
Damn.
when you did this, it was all.
This noodle ain't swole. It's al dente.
Well, no,
okay?
it was the way you did this. Like it showed some shoulder muscle, and but then you flexed. I was like, never mind. I take everything I said back.
Damn, absolutely fucking wild.
All right. Other than that, I don't have anything. Anyone else have anything?
I was saying, I think that might be all the announcements.
Do you
Guys,
have
I
any
hit
music?
50 something followers on my.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Matt his 50 follower goal for
Let's
for
fucking
getting affiliate.
go.
Let's go.
Thank you, everyone that's in here that helped with that. Chip me across the finish line there. I appreciate you
I
immensely.
love it. I love it so much.
Grimm,
Yes.
what does the music feel tonight?
That's going to depend entirely on what you guys choose to do. It's very much it's an explore the city kind of day.
What is the mouthfeel of the episode?
What is the mouth gamey?
Nice, nice. Hey, Raven, thanks for the raid, bud.
I can taste the
Hey! Oh, I hate that. All right. But yeah, it's an exploratory kind of day. You know, explore the city, go where you guys want to go. Last I remember, Ezra's by himself, and Shiv wanted to go see the raceways. That's about what I remember.
Listen,
We
I've been
did get
so
ice cream.
excited for this. Be like,
We did
the
get ice
racetrack.
cream.
When
Oh,
the
yeah.
did we get ice cream?
Where the
Race
fuck
Hail,
did we
praise
get
Gale,
ice
baby, let's
cream?
go.
God damn it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into tonight's episode then. Where we left off, like we just said, malicious compliance had made their way to the city of Lone Chapel, the city of science and technology in the Senian Commonwealth, where the streets are teeming with automatons and warforged, as well as various gnomes and halflings that have made their homes here.
Hydrate.
Several of you have run into quite a few members of the prominent family here, the Tinkerpot family, and have also met with a couple of different forged entities already. Kyra took, if I remember correctly, Shiv, Leo, and Cedric, and I think Shepard.
No,
To-
I went to the police
That's right.
station, and then
You
I
went
got
to the police
called
station.
back mentally.
Yes.
Fucking cop.
So Kyra, Shiv, Leo, and Cedric went and got iced cream for the first time. Shepard went to the police station to try and find some information about Tarina Nightblood, who you guys have been hunting down. And Ezra made his way down to the docks and got distracted by an interesting little alcove that seemed
Yeah,
to
I
be
lost a
dedicated
button.
to that seemed
I
to be
lost a
dedicated
button.
to yeah, you lost a button, yeah, to Dwalin. And that is where we left off. We pick back up with Shepard catching up with the rest of the group, now leaving the ice cream shop with ice cream. So Shepard, you're showing up
Lieutenant
without
Dan
any.
ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
And that's where we will pick up. So, Shepard, you show up and see them have their treats. The treats that you've never seen before.
I had actually, if I
That's
remember
right.
correctly, I had
Yes,
a
yes,
history
yes, yes,
check
yes.
that I did know that actually.
You did pass a history check, that's correct. So.
Because I didn't need to, but I was like, I want to know if I know, and it's a good thing because I'm gonna be like, they have ice cream in there.
Yeah, don't eat a lot of it. It hurts.
It hurts. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he's just
relatable.
being a baby. It's just cold. That's all it is.
I'm not certain how to deal with that. Where are you guys heading?
Don't make
Shiv,
me
where
think
we
right
going?
Oh, I'm sorry. What now?
Shiv, where are we going?
Oh, we're following Shiv. Shiv,
I
where
thought
are
I
we
wasn't. My bad. I thought I wasn't there. But
No, yeah,
it-
you were there with them with the ice cream.
Okay.
You guys are leaving the shop.
Going? Yeah, because they had the
No.
stairs that went up to the side of the ice cream.
Shiv's
bar.
literally just got all of her stuff. Like we've got the ice cream and whatnot, and she's just casually leading them down by wherever the racetrack is, and she's like, oh, I don't know, just
Uh-oh.
enjoying the sights and stuff.
Sorry, stream.
Alright.
I hit a button.
Fair enough. Hey, DM, what's the weather like currently?
It's still the same day. It's just later in the day. You guys have not rested yet.
Okay.
Obligatory hydrate.
All right, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yep.
Running out.
But yeah, it's a little later in the day though. So I'll say it's about 79, 80 degrees.
Okay.
Dry desert wind has died down, so it's kind of just that stale ocean air right now.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
And not a cloud in the sky.
The damnedest thing. So, I'm gonna just follow Shiv and hey Leo, what are you working on?
What do you mean? What am I working on?
But you had something earlier today. I don't know what it was. You were working on Listen, you're always tinkering with something. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't even fathom what it is, but you're always in some capacity working on a thing. And so I was trying to strike a bit of conversation and interest because why are you staring at me so intensely?
Because I'm just listening to what you have to say here. What do you mean am I working on?
I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm just gonna
Yeah, drink this, and I just hand over a potion.
Oh my
I'm gonna-
god.
Just another.
because I feel so awkward about the exchange. I'm not even gonna question. I'm just gonna drink it.
All
This
right.
is, I feel like this is like Leo's calling card.
Leo is
Oh my
the
God, no.
opposite of the potion seller. Instead of saying you're not strong enough for my potions, he says I need you to try my potions.
No, okay, so like potential merch idea that I just thought of, right? There's so much drinkware on there. Just like at the top being like, wow, that's interesting. Drink this.
I love that.
All right, Shepard.
Also gives vibes of like, oh wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. What's this rag smell like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
So
Same
Shepard-
energy.
is this
You
rag
smell
smell
like
like
ether.
chloroform to you?
I swear.
Your
See.
body is transformed as if by the altered self spell. The effects of which last for 10 minutes. So you basically just had alter self cast on you.
Cool. What do I look like now?
That's up to you.
I was gonna say, roll me a d20.
Oh,
no.
No, hold on. How many of us are there? What is it? There's 5 of us,
Yeah.
aside from Matt. D6 on a 6. Grimm picks a random NPC.
Oh, that's even better. Actually, I like that better. I was gonna give you like multiple things to roll, but yeah.
It's a 6.
Oh. Looks like OIM.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Last person you interacted with. Okay, yeah.
So the police chief?
Yeah, so Logan Terrell.
Oh no.
So I will put that back up in case anyone missed it. It will be in our Discord.
We are gonna get in trouble for impersonating an officer. Oh God.
No.
I'm gonna get in trouble for impersonating. An officer.
I'm gonna get
You're not impersonating an officer just as long as you don't try to do any official acts. You can look like somebody
So
without
act
breaking the law.
unofficially.
Oh, yeah.
So act unofficially.
Are your
You may
clothes
be
the same though?
Do what?
Are the clothes the same though?
No, the
Oh.
clothes are not the same.
That's what I'm
You're
saying. Like,
just-
no, that
yeah.
his clothes didn't change. They're still the same ones, right? Okay, well, he's impersonating you, if
Still-
anything. If
still
anything,
in
he's
the armor.
impersonating a person of the clergy. What's
Yeah, yeah.
worse?
All right, the picture is posted in the Senian Commonwealth portion of the Discord, so feel free to go take a look at that if you want. But yeah, you just watch Shepard's face just turn into this chestnut-haired, older-looking elven man.
I just look like the elven version of Bella's dad in Twilight.
Yeah.
Complete with badge and everything.
His name is Charlie. Okay, you show him respect.
Listen,
Why do
the
you know his
reason
name, Cody?
Hold on. The reason why I didn't come in here and say Charlie is because it would just been out of left field. You'd be like, "Who's Charlie? You mean the unicorn?" No, it's easier for me to just tee it up the way I did.
Anyways. You guys walk through the city for a little while. Give me, from where you're walking, somebody give me a perception roll.
No.
I feel like it's a little fitting for the whole perception aspect, so we're just gonna roll with the clear obscure music tonight.
There we go.
Does this include? I would say no. This probably doesn't include me, considering that Shiv is just like, great racetrack. Let's go.
You're just walking towards where you saw the cars.
Yep,
Well, I got a 5. I'm blissfully aware of
going
my
vroom
hands.
vrooming.
We're going with a 5. All right.
I also got a 5. I'm just staring at Shepard like I don't like this.
Are you also noticing his hands?
Leo got a 7.
Okay.
You guys suck tonight. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say, which number are we going with for the group?
7. Go for
We
the
wanna
higher
go
one.
with the 7.
I guess we're going with 7.
You know what the
Alright.
worst part is I would have had the best perception had I kept that roll and been like, no, and it's honestly not great. Like it would have been
Like
shit, it would have
11.
been a whopping 13. Like
Oh yeah, no, that's way better than 7. Almost twice as
well,
good.
because I had a 7 on the die. Like
Damn, that's unfortunate. All right. So with a group roll, we'll go with the 7 then. Just want to make sure that's the final answer. You guys meander your way through the city. You pass out of the Steamfields district and into what is known as the Cliff Reach district. A lot of the stone buildings here are carved straight out of the cliff itself, so it's that alabaster white stone with gold trim. There's a lot more foliage and plant life here. You get the feeling this is more of the ritzy district. A lot more of the nicer houses and whatnot. But with the 7, yeah, I mean, you guys kind of, are you going north? Are you going east? Where are we walking?
Some old
And
lady
you
rolls up.
realize
Who
that-
are you from?
And you realize that this is very much a turned around walking in circles in the Cliff Reach district moment.
Wait a minute. How'd we get lost? We're smarter than this.
We'll look at all of us. I don't know.
This is a
Debatable.
case of this is a case of the blind leading the blind, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really know where. Does my voice sound the same?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's so weird.
You
Okay.
just stop talking. Actually, just no
it-
words until whatever this is done.
Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out. So I'm
Interesting.
just gonna shut
all
up.
I can think of right now is just for some reason Terry Crews being like easy white chocolate. All right, calm down.
Easy red velvet.
Easy.
Damn. Unhinged. Yeah, Kyra, how are you handling this now? Just wandering with them. You've been awfully quiet, so I'm just trying to see how things are going.
I don't know. Kyra's just kind of following the group. She's like, yeah, all right, cool. We're just exploring. This seems pretty good. I haven't seen this side of town before. Ah, it's a nice day. That's about it.
For some reason, I love that even more. Okay.
Where are we going even? Do we have a plan on that? Anybody?
I gotta
Everybody
be
jump
honest.
up at once.
I gotta be honest. I just kind of showed up and you all started walking, and then you made me look like this.
Bex turns
So
in.
That's a good look for you. Yeah. Oh, maybe you should grow out your sideburns a little more. Mm.
I'm gonna stop asking you about your projects.
Oh, that's a shame. It really was fun. I thought you'd have a lot of fun with them. I'm gonna cry a little. Just put us on the pouty lip.
I don't believe
Obviously,
you.
Shepard, you've seen what his potions have done before. I don't know why you would just take one.
Well, because I felt bad. I was asking him a question, and then he stared at me intensely, and I got nervous. I'm sorry, I didn't know what to do. I don't have any type of like cues for how I'm supposed to behave in a situation like that. I haven't had to deal with it
Well,
before.
don't drink anything if you don't know what it is. That's a general rule of thumb.
Well, I mean, you all are my friends, and I just assumed that it would be fine.
I don't know. It's gonna be
Leo.
fun in about how long has it been?
You've been walking for about 10 minutes almost.
Oh, because then it's already worn off.
No,
Oh,
I was
good.
say almost.
Almost.
It'd start wearing off during this conversation.
Oh, please tell me it like falls off in sections.
You know what? Just because you said that, yes. First the nose as he's talking, like turns back to his. It like kind of like looks like wispy smoke, and like it's his nose, and then one ear goes back to normal.
See, that's actually interesting. I'm gonna have to write that down.
I just
Back to the book.
Ooh, that's fascinating. How do you feel right now?
Princess, are we here because you're God or something? I need to. We need something. I hate it here.
I'm gonna walk over. Are you salivating? Just pull down on your chin a little.
No.
Actually, my mouth is a little dry. Give me just a moment here. Oh, it's so much better. Anyhow, were we looking for something, Shiv? Shiv, I feel like you were in charge.
Yeah, shit. Whatever it is you're looking for, that's what we're looking for.
Did I
sure.
I was
appreciate
gonna
it.
say, what is everyone's dexterity modifier?
Oh God, no.
What? Why?
+3.
No.
Plus 3.
Plus
Two.
1.
+2.
I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you.
Negative one.
Kyra.
He's the DM. You have to.
This is how she lost. This is how she lost her head.
Kyra.
This is how she lost her head last time,
So
guys.
now she,
No, mine's just a +1. Not anything crazy. But I'm real suspicious now.
So Leo and Kyra have a +1, is what I'm hearing. Yes. What is the actual score? Who has the lower score?
Well,
13.
damn.
All right. So
Okay.
as you guys are figuring out your plans, Kyra, you're twirling in circles, looking at these beautiful white buildings and the archways and all the different automatons zipping around. You bump into someone, and topple ass over tea kettle, and just hit the ground. And you hear them hit the ground, and several cans of something clatter all over the place.
38 points of damage. I'm kidding.
oh, I'm
Accidentally kill this random person. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. So sorry.
Watch where
sorry.
you're going.
Sorry.
It's their fault.
My
Okay.
stars. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'll I don't know, pick up whatever. Is it cans? I'll help them pick up their things.
you put yourself together from toppling over, and you look up and you see this this Warforged hastily attempting to pick up these rather large cans. Let me get her picture posted up.
Cans of searing hot
There you
oil.
go.
Are any of them broken or dented?
There's a couple that are dented. One of them looks like it popped open a little bit as you see like a iridescent blue paint starting to leak out. She's like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Just trying to hammer it down with her fist.
I'm so sorry. And I'll cast mending and go around and kind of like take out any dents, fix up the stuff. I'm so sorry. Hey, would you shut up? Agree. So sorry. No, that was Kyra in character, just shouting off into the nest. Oh my god. Do you need a hand? This is an awful lot to just be carrying.
You'll cast mending, and the can just pops out like totally fine, like nothing happened. You watch her eyes like swirl as the lights intense for a moment. Oh, wow! Thank you. How? What?
Yeah, it's just a bit of magic. Is there anything else that needs to be fixed? Are you alright? I'm gonna look them over now.
I'm fine. I am late. Oh goodness. Thank you for helping. And you watch as this forged very hastily stacks them back into their arms, and you see that is just a wall of cans in front of their face. Like they cannot see where they're going at all.
A big stretch.
What happened?
Are you going very far? Do you need a hand? We can help you.
X rail stretch. Heathens.
Bex,
I mean, oh,
stretch. You and I suck. We didn't stretch.
You and I suck is a
My
wild
back
statement.
Oh, fuck.
Gosh. Yeah, the rest of you are seeing this, by the way. It's just This poor Forge just
And
trying to
hydrate.
figure out cans of paint.
You said iridescent blue,
He's
yes?
Kyra's gonna snap a look over at the gentleman in the group and be like, "Hey, come help." You
Help.
stand.
I'm
Have some
kind of,
manners.
I'm kind of melting at the moment. I apologize.
You'll be all right.
Still got
The
hands. They haven't
bottom
melted
jaw
yet.
is still the same, but the rest is like shepherd.
Yeah, you'll be all right. It'll be good in about 2 or 3 days. Anyway,
2 or 3 days.
don't worry about it.
And then yes, Leo, you did notice one of the cans spilt some iridescent blue paint onto the ground.
Investigating.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, scheisse. Ooh, I'm gonna keep that though. 20. Dirty 20.
Nice. Yeah, this is some pretty intense paint. It doesn't smell like regular paint. It's not acrylic, it's not alcohol based, it's not water based. It's definitely something. It's you would assume, I would say with a 20, you would assume this is for some kind of heavy machinery. Something that's going to have a lot of exposure and or friction.
Irradiated paint.
Cedric,
What?
what's this taste like?
Oh, let me see. I'll taste it. Was it?
Chloroform.
Are you fucking kidding? Give me a con save. All right.
I'm holding my jaw going, really? Kai, are you going to warn him?
And every time every time Cedric's had it, it's been something good, like flying.
Oh my god. I mean,
I
yes.
rolled so
Cedric is
high.
really good.
Oh no.
This isn't one of his concoctions, though. This is just the blue
This is
iridescent.
just
This is blue iridescent paint on the
I
floor
rolled
on the ground.
so high.
17?
Okay. Cool. You take 14 points poison damage.
What's that taste like?
Ugh.
Regret.
Cedric.
Artificial banana.
What in the world?
Tastes
Oh
like-
my god.
Yo,
tastes like hurting.
pause. Artificial banana, amazing.
Tastes like hurting.
Cedric, your body is wanting to throw up.
Okay. I
See,
need,
Cedric,
okay.
you should have multi-classed into Marine, and it would have done like a quarter damage.
Wait, no. So, you
No,
know
just
those
speak to the
bottles of
entire
water?
group when I say this. Stop ingesting things when you don't know what they are. And Leo, would you quit giving people crazy concoctions when you don't even know what they do? One of these days, you're gonna poison someone and kill them, and that's
I
not
mean-
very funny. Nah, I don't want to hear another word about it, young man. Stop potentially poisoning people
Yes, ma'am.
with magical concoctions.
I'm gonna
Damn,
lean
It's
down.
Leo.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna lean
She
down.
called you
holding,
a man.
I'm gonna lean down, holding my jaw to Leo, and I'm gonna say, "Well, at least you got ice cream first."
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? Yes, I did say man. You want to play a man? Fine. Be a man. Be responsible for your actions. They have consequences. You're melting.
a man.
I love that we did it at the same time. Unprovoked.
This feral moment brought to you by.
Mulan.
I'm gonna look at the robot, and
Is song lyrics on the bingo card? Because I feel like song lyrics should be on the bingo card.
Updating.
where you going? All this paint?
Sorry, I
Definitely
didn't know we were going
lead-based.
back into gaming again.
Definitely lead based.
This is for my employer.
And I mean, okay, yeah. Where are you going? I can't let you just walk if you can't see where you're going.
Oh, I know the way. I've done this route multiple times.
Yeah, okay, let's talk and just show me.
Oh. Do you need a vehicle?
What?
Transportation.
No, I got a shiv.
Oh. What?
Uh,
I don't understand.
that one. No, is shiv here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll point to shiv. That
They turn. Are you a vehicle? Shiv.
I'm more like military grade taxi service.
That is good.
That isn't good.
It's not good for anybody else. It's good for us. Because at least this one has lumbar support.
Military service wouldn't.
Can
I
I
didn't
please
hear
get someone to
shit.
clip that moment? That was so beautiful. That is good. The worried voice. All right, anyway.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. I was like, oh, they lowball that stuff, man.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, okay. Do you need a vehicle? He's asking about vehicles. I assumed. I need to get these back to my employer.
What's your employer do? Am I missing something? I was so focused on running. I'm so sorry. I got
I was
volunteered for something.
running.
What? Get you up to speed. They, or the machine ran into Kyra. Knocked Kyra over. Pissed me off
I'm
a
so
bit.
sorry.
I
I haven't
talking.
introduced myself.
They knocked the paint over. We picked it up. Kyra told me to pick up the paint. Well, the men, but Leo's arguing, and then we have Faceless over here.
The Warforged will lean down to you, Kyra. Am I not supposed to introduce myself?
I'm so sorry. Yes, please introduce yourself. My name is Kyra.
Hello, Kyra. I'm Polly.
Hi, Polly. How you doing?
I am doing my best. I've been told it's not always very good.
Oh.
Yo, I'm gonna protect Polly with my entire life.
Well-
Shiv might not, but I will.
Can we adopt Polly now?
What do you mean
Can we carry
adopt
some of
Polly?
these
It's almost
cans
June.
for you. Can we carry some of these cans for you and help you get to where you're going? I would hate for you to crash into anyone else and drop your precious cargo.
Oh. This is the task I've been given. I don't know if I'm supposed to have assistance. It would be nice, though.
All right then. We all know what to do. Grab a bucket.
I'm already
Okay.
holding 3. Can we go, please? Very heavy.
All right.
How- Wait, how big are they?
I'll grab.
They're like full-size paint cans. She's
Oh, so-
currently got like 15 in her arms right now. Like just literally just balanced on top of each other in front of her face.
So the size of Shiv. Got it.
I was like,
Alright, I'll
Shiv can carry one paint can.
How heavy is? So it's about 8 pounds, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
I
cast
could
Mage
carry
Hand.
all of these. I could carry all of these. I got me strunks.
I was gonna say this is less a
Nice.
weight thing, and again, more of a towering in front of Polly's face thing.
All right, well, I'll carry a few of them. 2 or 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Hand and carry one.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Just
Shepard,
sitting there floating. in front of
Cedric?
me.
bless you, Shepard.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that. I will carry one and hold my face with the other one because I feel droopy, kind of like you do after a dentist appointment.
I will say at this point the magic's completely worn off, but you don't know
it's
that.
still a
I was gonna
weird
say, you
sensation.
can't tell. Yeah.
I just got that image from the D&D movie where the
Yep.
bard is melting.
It's
That's-
melting.
That's exactly what I'm picturing. That's how it feels to me. It's not happening. It's just why I'm holding my jaw.
Yep. And then Cedric, you carrying any?
Yeah, all of them that are left.
Polly's like, oh, I am
I'll
still
rage if I have
supposed
to.
I'm still required to carry. Oh,
I'll toss him.
Well-
I'll toss him one. Quit your bitching. No.
Okay.
Come on, we're involved now. It's
Well, we're
happening.
taking this.
All right. This way, I suppose. And starts walking up the street.
I'm gonna hold my jaw, walk up alongside Polly. Don't feel bad. This happens every now and then when we adopt someone.
Shepard, are you feeling any symptoms?
Aside from this numbness, it goes from the corner of my jaw back up to the back side of my ear. on both sides. I don't. My mouth is really dry, but
That's not normal. I think we might have an embolism
Special shout out to
somewhere in
Chrissy. We
there.
love you.
that's exactly. I'm so glad.
Thinking about that the whole time.
All right, jumping over to Ezra, where we left you. You were in a small clearing. You were in a small clearing in the apothecary square near the docks. What you doing?
I'd say Ezra would have sat there for a little bit longer, just kind of like taking it in. And then remembers he's on a mission. Because he started thinking like, about Shutter Kai, and then he started thinking about Dwalin, and he's like, oh shit, yeah, Dwalin. I have a job to do. So yeah, he's gonna find his way to the docks.
Okay.
What he's gonna do? He's gonna squeeze his way back out, or unless there's another way through.
No, it's still a squeeze. There are 3 or 4 pathways that you could see, but all of them are very tight fitted, like crevices. Like it looks actually, yeah. Give me an investigation check really quick.
Not great. 12.
Don't say if your passive's higher, you can use that. But
Is it a 5?
My passive's 14.
okay, yeah, we'll just go with your passive then.
Thank you.
Yeah, because again, this is just kind of like you noticing it as you're getting ready to leave. 2 things. One, this place doesn't look like it's seen footsteps of any kind from anything other than maybe like actual animals in a really long time.
But does it look like well kept though?
It looks like nature kind of just did its own thing here.
Gotcha. Okay.
The second thing you notice, it almost looks like of the portions of it that are trimmed or maintained, whatever the case, it appears that this is something that is intentionally difficult to get to.
Does it feel intentionally hard to get to because people wanted to hide it, or people wanted to hide it for safety, or people wanted to hide it to be forgotten about?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
But it definitely looks like it's something that was just tucked away, hidden away.
Okay. Make a mental note of the map that I've walked so far, because I don't have a map of this place, but I know I've gone straight for a while, and I made a right, and I made a left, and another left, and another right.
You've walked through the northern parts
Yeah.
of the steam fields and into the apothecary square.
Okay.
From there, you've walked all your way to the ocean shore, and there's a boardwalk along that coastline.
Ezra would try to scope. He would be trying to scope out. I'm trying to remember what I was doing 2 weeks ago, like what I was looking for. Oh yeah, he's gonna try to scope out some shady looking individuals at the
Okay.
docks, like he was told a lot. They hang out around there, but not be too obvious while he's doing it. Just kind of.
Yeah. There's
Passively
there's
doing it.
docks to your north in the cobblestone commons, and then there's docks to your south in the clockwork shores. What you can tell though from where you've made your way to the coast in the apothecary square is that it is very touristy. It's a boardwalk. There's some shops, a couple like prize stalls, and some peddlers that are like trying to get people to buy stuff. But it's a very, very floral touristy section.
Do I get the vibe that this is not where I'm going to find those shady people?
Probably not so much.
So they're on the other side of the freaking city.
No. So
Oh.
you can either go up north up the coast or south down the coast to either one of those sections. Because you could see them from now that you're like just standing there on the shoreline, just looking up the coast.
Ezra's going to go like
essentially.
this. He's going to go, hold his finger up for the wind, and then trust his intuition on which direction he thinks he should go.
Yeah, above table, horrible idea.
I know.
Right.
But I feel like that would be an insight check, would it not?
My instincts, but it doesn't tell me nothing.
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
Odds
Just
or
apply it.
evens.
Odds or evens? Odd. I got a 17.
I
You're
washed
go-
mine. Mine don't stink at all.
You're going north. You're
All
gonna
right,
go
we're going north. Let's go.
north towards the cobblestone columns. Or sorry, cobblestone commons. I apologize. Can't
Go
talk
north.
today.
He looks up at the sky, finds the sun. Fuck. Yeah. All right, this way.
All right.
As a ranger, he would know how to do that.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. So
He's
yeah,
not in his
you,
favorite terrain, so I wouldn't say he's able to just be like, I know north. It's like, where's the sun at?
I
Oh,
was
fuck,
like,
that's
yeah,
right.
what are
Okay.
your favorite terrains, actually?
Mountainous.
That's the only one you have still?
I'm only 5. I only went to a certain level in
That's
Ranger.
right.
Remember? And then I went
That's
to
right.
Warlock. Yeah. I'm only 5 in Ranger.
So yeah, definitely not. Nah, it's coastal or desert. So, but anyway, not the point. So yeah, you make your way north up the coast and head into the Cobblestone Commons district. As you're, God damn it, as you're kind of
You make me nervous.
no, sorry, just Cairo over here. It's like, all right. But as you travel northward and kind of pass from one district to the next, it's slow at first. Like, oh, okay, here's some docks, but there's still like some touristy stalls around. Oh, here's more docks. Oh, suddenly the road is in significantly worse condition. Oh, yeah, it's just kind of like at an intersection gets bad.
So it's starting to look like a rougher part of town.
A very rougher part of town.
Ezra thinks to himself, good job, intuition. Good job, self.
Yeah, you notice that some of the warehouses are either shut down or condemned. There's still quite a few, docks and whatnot that are functioning and moving product, but everything here looks less well kept, right? It's got that sun bleach, broken stone, dried out old driftwood kind of look to it.
Do I see anyone around that like looks shady? Not necessarily like, on hard times, just shady.
Go ahead and give me a perception roll. Actually, no, I'll say investigation because you're actively looking.
14.
14. You definitely see a couple people that are just kind of like on hard
Only was
times.
perception. It would have been 17.
Yeah, you definitely see people that are, having hard times. There's a halfling man sitting on the corner with his hat out in front of him, people tossing coppers every now and again.
I'll drop him a gold.
Oh, thank you for your generosity, sir.
Yeah, hey, figured you wouldn't mind helping me with a little bit of work for that, would you? Ain't gonna be too much.
He'll quickly stand up and brush the dust and everything off his vest.
Ezra
Of
puts
course.
his hand out. Ezra Ironsides.
Michael.
Nice
Just
to meet
Michael. I don't
you.
have
Nice
a
to
last
meet you,
name
just
anymore.
Michael. All right. Not sure how that works, but all right. Fair enough. Got a question for you.
Yeah.
You happen to see a tiefling woman type, dark skin,
You're kind of narrowing it down. That's
about
there's
as
a lot of
about as
tieflings.
about as dark as my clothing here.
Oh.
How to say ebony skinned?
Let me-
I guess
let
the
me-
best way to put that.
Let me roll. We'll see if he has any information for you.
Oh my gold.
You did. It's
Are you trying to get jumped in that area? Like Jesus.
right.
Yes,
Ebony skin tiefling woman.
real pretty.
I mean,
Might be rolling around with some other.
if there's there's some places in town if you're looking for a specific type. I'm not sure what. You see, he's getting
Ezra,
a
like,
look
look-
in the face. He's like, I'm not.
Yeah, Ezra look around a little bit, make sure no one's really paying them any attention. Does he see anything?
I mean, there's just people wandering, going
Not
about
really
their day,
like
but there's
paying
no-
them
yeah,
attention though. All right.
No one's really
he'll like lean into his ear and say, "Cult type."
Interesting taste that you have there, sir. Is this? And you see the connection that he's starting to make. He's like, "Are you asking for a brothel?" Like he's like, it's on his face. He's like,
Ezra immediately blushes. No. I'm just looking for a person. I'm just looking for an
love
individual.
That they were talking so past one another.
Yeah. I rolled a 2.
Fair enough.
Yes.
No, and Ezra, that would have never occurred to him because
No, it never would have occurred to Ezra. Yeah,
Like, so he immediately gets really blushed. Just no, nothing like that. No, I'm happily taken. No,
good for you.
I'm hunting an individual down.
Oh, you're a bounty hunter type.
Not quite.
Oh, rat,
but
sorry. You're a bounty hunter type, rat. Sorry. I mean, I personally, I ain't seen nothing like that.
You heard anything about?
I mean, there's a couple bars around that people talk. You
ain't heard nothing about nobody whispering anything about the mother of lies or?
Oh, you talking culty?
Culty.
There's a place in town. I avoid it personally. It's not my cup of tea, not my particular brew, if you will. But you might be able to find some information there. It's called the Rusty Mug. It's close to the water.
North, south, east, west, which ways?
Oh, it's here in the cobblestones. Some unsavory folk do tend to go there.
He'll take a little step back. Think I'd fit in?
You're a little pretty for the place.
He'll grab some dirt and rub it on his face.
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, yeah, all right.
All right. All right. You said the. Can you tell me the name of that place one more time?
I can
Make
walk
sure I get
you
it
over
right.
there, but I ain't going in.
Not. You could just point me in the direction. I'm not going just yet.
And he'll point close to the water, but a little further north than where you had been walking.
What was the name of it again? I totally spaced. I meant to write it
The
down.
Rusty Mug.
Rusty Mug. I thought Mug and Brew for some reason. All right. Fucking DM brain kicking in.
No, you good. You good.
All right. Rusty Mug. All right. Thank you very much, Mike. And you know what? Here, he'll give him 2 more gold. Get you something nice to eat tonight, all right?
Oh,
Maybe somewhere warm to stay. All
I
right.
appreciate that very much. Thank you.
I don't know how much this can get you, but hopefully it'll help some.
Hopefully get me at least a decent shower.
What's that? That's 3 total. That's an ugly number, and I'll give him 2 more to make it a total of 5 altogether.
Oh, you couldn't possibly, sir.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'd hate odd numbers like that. They're disgusting. So
fives
and
still an odd
zeros.
number.
Yeah, 5s and 0s. They're nice and pretty.
Okay.
I digress.
No, that's this is a week's pay, sir.
Ezra will just stare at him for a minute. What do you do?
Well, nothing anymore. Not since the forge kind of took my job.
What kind of forging you do?
Oh no, sorry. The machine folk. I got replaced.
Oh, okay.
I was a dockhand.
Gotcha. All right. Well, it's a bit of a travel, but I'd say there's probably work for you in the little town called Painted View. Pretty far north, but
Never heard of it.
it's relatively new. I helped found it, my friends and I.
You founded it. Who are you?
I was a sheriff at one point in time, past life.
Right. Sure. Definitely. Okay.
Does he believe me?
No. You.
Ezra will flash his badge,
And now he's like,
and when he
fuck is this guy?
and when he flashes the badge, I think he'd also notice the pin
yeah.
if he knows what that is.
The
The guild pin.
Order the Rose.
Yeah. Also, a member of the Order of the Rose. So,
Well, okay then.
but
Yeah.
keep that quiet between us. All right. I don't want the wrong people getting word too soon. If that makes sense.
Right.
At least on my own, I need my buddies here. I got a feeling things might get a little hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, shoot. I guess I will see if I can get traveled north then.
Yeah. True.
How far north?
Would I? Okay. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Ranger.
Yep.
I know we traveled. I've seen the map.
Yeah. I would say you would know the names of the regions as well. It's at the northern edge of the Gold Break Desert, along the Pedenbach mountain range.
I'll tell him that.
Gotcha. And so yeah, he'll be like, the mountains? Okay.
Yep. It's a
Right.
little ways, but if you can find a good train, and if it's headed for Painted View, let them know. You got something I can ride on.
He's just hold his arm out.
That ain't going. When you leaving? You talking about taking a shower? You gonna wash this off?
Oh,
You gonna forget.
You right.
Hold on, let me look, and he'll look through his backpack really quick because I think I may have. Nope, but I know what I do have. Ezra will take out a candy, pop it in his mouth, unfurl the paper, and write down malicious compliance on it, and hand it to him. And hand it to him. Say, just give that, if they're heading to Painted View, give that to him. That it might not guarantee you free passage, but you can just tell him Ezra said charge it to the compliance.
Oh,
Fully
yeah.
bullshitting right now, like we have a fucking tab or some shit with the train station.
Right. He's like, oh, okay. Right. Sure. Yeah, why do I know that name? And he starts walking off.
Oh shit, that's right. We're level 12.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's like, why do I know what malicious compliance is? Why do I know that name? As he's walking off. But yeah, you got some information about the rusty mug.
Can I use? It's probably not going to work because there's so many. But I want to see if you'll let me roll for this.
Okay.
Can I try to smell Cedric in the wind to see if I know where they're at?
What?
I'm a ranger, and I have a really good sense of smell now.
You know what?
But I know that there's a lot of smells.
Roll
Okay,
me
I
a
was going to say, I
survival
know
roll.
that there's a lot of smells, and this would be very difficult.
I was like, roll me a survival roll, and
Dirty
then also
20.
roll me a d6.
Dirty 20 for the survival, and a 4 for the d6.
You don't smell Cedric per se,
Okay.
but there is this glycerin, sulfuric, butane scent.
It smells like bitch, is what I'm hearing.
It smells like an alchemist that you've been traveling with.
And you have a general idea, right?
You've got a general sense.
Does it smell like chloroform or gasoline? Just curious. Which alchemist are we talking about?
Two of my
sir?
favorite smells.
A little bit of both, actually.
I love the gasoline reference from today. Was that today? That was this morning?
I think that was this morning,
Yeah. Yeah, so hydrate. Thank you, man.
All right.
But yeah, I'll start to meander in that direction, that general direction. Meander, yep. In that general direction, hoping to run into the group, because Ezra is realizing now this is really stupid to just go on his own. He had
Well, I
no
mean, at least he
plan.
realizes it.
He had no plan, and he isn't in the business of dying today. So
Get
he's
down
gonna
tomorrow.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
you can die later.
yeah, maybe tomorrow. So he's gonna try to go find his friends based on that smell of familiarity
that
of
familiar
Leo.
scent
That
of
smelly smell that
Leo.
smells smelly.
Smelly.
Yeah.
Okay. I fucking love it. Okay.
That's why I was like, listen, you can say no. I just want to see if I word this right, if you let me roll something for this.
Only because you rolled a dirty 20, honestly.
Thank you. At 15 plus 5, so.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, then yeah, you start meandering through the city. In the meantime, the rest of you are following your new friend Polly. Is there any discussion that you would like?
Polly, I have a question for you, actually.
Of
my
course.
my jaw's feeling a little bit better. And this may come across as a bit insensitive. Who named you Polly?
Oh, it's right here. And you see, they pull their collar aside, and you see this kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I've totally just lost all English.
Engraved?
Acronym.
Oh.
Yeah, like an acronym laser engraved onto the metal. That
Interesting.
is her collarbone. And it's POLYMR.
Interesting. So, do you all come with a classification?
To my knowledge.
That's fascinating. I was just kind of curious, and you said you have an employer, is that correct?
Yes.
And how long have you worked for them?
Oh, as long as I've been awake.
As long as you've been awake. And when exactly did you wake up?
I believe calendar 20. There's like this long pause.
Polly,
Yes.
how long have you been awake exactly?
Oh, I woke up this morning.
But you said you've been working for your employer for as long as you've been awake, right?
Oh, yes.
And how long has that been?
Oh. A while.
Anything more specific than a while?
Go ahead and give me an insight roll really quick.
Sure.
Actually, also, Shiv, if you're hearing this, if you could also give me an insight.
24.
24. Definitely struggling to even remember the concept of time. There's like no gauge of what time of day it is, what day it is.
18.
It's 18. Shiv, there's a short happening. There's a wire that is not connected. And this is the kind of thing that you would see in any machinery that is trying to process information, and it's just not connecting.
She's gonna kind of
like
look
when
at him.
like when your IP address isn't being found when you're connecting.
She's gonna kind of just look at him while he's doing his thing and being like, "Hey, baby, can I have you do me a quick favor, real quick, and just
If you want that, you'll
squat
have to
down."
go to church.
Oh, okay. Kind of bend down a little bit.
Are they at my height, or is it like no lower?
It's definitely like, oh, right. Puts the can down, gets on all fours. Is like this?
Would I have access to what I'm assuming would be like a somewhat control panel in the back of their head?
Go ahead and give me a.
I just want to know if it's close enough for me to have
If
it.
it's a short, all you got to do is find the hot spot.
Right. Go ahead and give me I will say an investigation. Or trying to think. Because you're actively in I might just say just give me a flat intelligence, to be honest. Being an artificer.
All right. If you want flat intelligence, it's a 19. If you want an investigation, it is a 23.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, then, yeah, I guess we'll go with that.
Miss Shiv, are you poking around in somebody's head? Like,
Not yet.
literally?
Hey,
Not
Giz.
yet. Not yet. Also, really quick, I do apologize. I was just trying to get this picked up for our good Mr. Rel here. Here's just Michael in the Discord.
Nice.
Just an older halfling gentleman. Falling on some rough times, you know. So yeah, Shiv, you're poking around the
Not
back.
quite yet. So I just, like I said,
Oh.
all I want to know is if I had access to the panel.
You don't see a
So-
panel.
Okay.
You
So
see...
that would be my argument for
Yeah.
investigation. Then between the two of them, it's like if it's not just like a straight up like basically a breaker
Yeah.
box, looking and being like, where would you be?
Yeah, and so
And
you're
once she figures it out,
I was gonna
She
come
kinda just-
over and cast light to help you.
still.
The flashlight.
It's the middle of the afternoon. What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
What's the matter?
I
I
once
got
she
it.
finds this, she's gonna like, look over at Gidget and be like, I need you to go around front and I need you to just keep him talking, okay? Kind of like when you're in like almost an emergency situation, the nurse is just like, hey, can you tell me who the president is? When's your birthday? And Gidget's just gonna sit and talk to him while Shiv is kind of like tweaking around trying to find the short.
Oh, please tell me it sounds like two AIs communicating. In
I
Sounds
had
like
the
dial-up
same
connection.
thought.
You mean dial up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just sounds like dial-up. But yeah, I'll say then, yeah, with that 23 Shiv, it's weird. This design is seamless. It's so intricately crafted. You're having trouble finding where one plate of metal ends and the next one begins. You know that you're finding a couple, and you can tell, okay, yeah, there's splits, but they're not the one you're looking for. It's so odd. It's almost alien.
So with that particular thing being said, kind of going back to what Rel said with hot spots, she's literally just going to start feeling all around him, kind of just like, hey, don't worry, and trying to feel for any
hello.
places that are
Okay.
unnecessarily hot.
You watch the eyes change like a shade of pink. It's like, okay, yep. That's
Should we go into like a building or something for this? Goodness.
I
because if
don't
I'm
know.
only
Somehow
trying to
that
figure out-
somehow that feels more awkward, Miss Kyra.
But yeah, Shiv, after a little while, you do feel just about where that bump is at the base of the neck, where the neck meets the shoulder blades. It's a little warmer there.
She would just cast mending on it. I don't need to get in it. It just needs to be in that area.
Give me a
Because-
d20 roll.
Because for
Actually, I will say, give me a d20
Her-
roll. Add your spellcasting modifier.
you
Yep,
for this class, mending
Yep.
works on constructs.
I do remember that. Yeah. So yeah.
And you want a d20 roll?
plus your spellcasting modifier.
Take
That
a
is
+4 for
a-
Flash of Genius.
Oh, I love you so much. Okay. So my plus is 5, plus the extra 4 from Leo gives me a grand total of 26.
Let's go. Just so you know, the DC was 25. So yeah.
Yo.
Let's go. I
Um,
almost did my Flash of Genius too, but I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I think we're good.
Okay, yeah. Your magic pours through your hand, and I will say, just so you could feel, what's going on. You get a sense of, what is being mended and what's connecting. This one sends a weird chill down your spine because, yes, it feels like wires, but it's also almost feels like an actual nervous system. And it's the strangest sensation you've ever felt when touching another machine to repair it or mend it. Usually it's like, oh, this feels like a circuit. This feels like a wire. This feels like a connector of some kind. This almost felt organic.
She kind of just like, her hands are kind of just placed around, like, almost in like a massagey type of way, like just around the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Realizing what's kind of going on under the surface and feeling this as more of like a healing spell rather than like a mending spell in this particular instance. She's gonna just kind of back up and be like, damn, that's really cool, but like I'm so sorry if I think I might have just violated you. I'm so sorry. I seen a problem and I thought I could fix it. Did I fix it? I know I
Oh.
did, but like
Oh. Yeah. Wow.
it's like that post chiropractor clarity you're
I was
having
about to say,
right
did you
now.
just become a chiropractor for
Right.
machines? Like, is that what...
We're just
I'm a
going to do an adjustment
chiropractor,
here.
if you
Take a
will.
deep breath in, and okay, there we go.
Crunch.
And that's now bit ends.
But yeah, Polly is just kind of like still just on elbows and knees on the ground, right? And Gidget's just right there. Just, oh.
Gidget, you can back off, baby. And Shiv's gonna kind of walk
Oh.
around and like squat down a little bit. Like clearly not much, but like
Yeah.
squat down. Like kind of grabs Kyra's hand with the light really quick and just sees if the eyes respond to sensory. Being like, "We didn't fuck
there's
anything,
like
it's too
the
bad."
twist, kind of like a camera's aperture.
Kyra's hand, she's just like, here, hold on.
Right.
Yeah, okay, let me help.
No, here. No, here. No, here.
I'm doing my best. I'm really trying. I'm sorry, Dad.
Okay. Anyway.
You're going to hold the light. You're going to point it at the spot I need you to.
She just kind of looks up and she's like, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of already in awe that y'all was walking, thinking, free moving machinery. I don't know how to say this without sounding ignorant. I didn't realize y'all was actually people. I thought that you were just constructs. So like I'm so sorry.
It's
I really
fine.
thought-
I think we're kind of both. Oh wow. Oh.
You need me to get you anything? I got some motor oil.
I'm okay. I just need to stand up, maybe slowly, and they'll go to push themselves
Yeah.
upright.
Give your hydraulic system a little bit of a break. If you have to, bend your elbows and whatnot. Get some more fluids rolling up on through there.
That felt good, but weird. Oh, I feel like I've been asleep, but not. Like sleepwalking.
Hey, like
Oh,
you're running
you-
on autopilot.
You said that you've been working for your employer as long as you've been awake. How long have you been awake exactly?
That's a great question.
What's the last thing you remember?
Long enough to know you smell like a bitch. Sorry.
Us. You watch the light in one of her eyes just flicker through like a bunch of different colors rapidly. Just I have been awake for approximately, it appears, 37 years.
Oh, okay.
Prior to that, I don't recall. There was a dark. But there was something else. I don't remember.
Interesting.
You ever woken up from a dream and then tried to explain that dream to someone, but it's not there anymore?
Yeah, actually, I believe I have.
It feels like that. I know there was something, but I don't recall.
Interesting. Well, let's get you back to your feet.
Yes, I have to bring paint to Miss Elizabeth.
I haven't put these down yet. The whole time, Cedric's been holding all this paint while this all is going down, but like he's been holding it like out to the side. You know, like when you're holding
Guys,
stuff. And
I
you're
know
like,
how we-
I'm bored. You hold it out.
I
to the
know
side
how
to
we
get
fix
heavier.
this. I know how we fix this. We just get this Warforged kidnapped, then have it sent to a different universe by a god. It'll get its memory back,
I
and then we'll be
swear.
fine.
I swear.
And then you wait a
Or-
year and a half for it to come back into the
We
campaign.
take
Boom, Democracy.
we
All right,
take
anyway.
the Warforge and we
move
just
it over
push
there.
it.
I swear. Anyway. Yes, we have to get to Miss Elizabeth. She was taking care of us. She's the new employer. She is the old employer's daughter. And Polly will just start walking.
Okay, well, I guess we're going this
Okay.
way. Leo, my face feels normal now.
Oh, that's good. That's good. No trichinosis then. Good. That's good to hear. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine.
Hello?
After about another 5-10 minutes of walking, you guys hear the familiar jingling boot steps of an Ezra Ironsides coming up the alleyway next to you.
You just Leo, I literally know your smell anywhere.
What?
No, I actually tracked you guys down because of how you smell kind of bitter.
I mean, chemicals.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
mention that you might want to take a bath soon, Mr. Leo.
I had one last night.
But that's I'm not sure you did it right.
Leo, you have to knock off the protective dirt layer before you shower.
Prestidigitation. Yeah, that's better.
I was going with the smell being his equipment, but go off, I guess.
You know what? It's fine. Thank you. Thank you for taking care of a business. My chemicals getting. She starts rummaging through his sack. Did anything get broken?
Y'all look busy.
Yeah, Ezra, you see the Warforged with them. Slender frame, still a machine, but weirdly also exhibiting kind of elven feature, like feminine kind of elven features.
Elvin feature? Yeah, Ezra's going to look over at the group and he's going to go, I'm gone for like 30 minutes and you're trying to turn me into just Mike. I see how it is. Yep. Think you can replace me with a machine?
Mine?
I got to tell y'all some stuff in a more private area. From a guy, my new
Oh,
friend, just Mike.
Oh,
As we
He
start
goes
to
by
kinda,
Mike, but
walk to go like take this, and Ezra's talking. Shib just kind of looks up and goes, "You know, if I wanted to replace you with a robot, I probably could."
There's a whole side of town that is downtrodden and poor and dirt because of that. I'm just letting you know.
You see that? I don't think we could copy the SAS.
As you're saying this, you guys
Yeah,
are
you might be
starting to
right.
enter. You guys are starting to leave the ritzy finer district, and you're noticing that there's more. The roads here seem a bit wider. There's less people walking and more people either driving or riding automatons. It's a lot busier, and the smell of motor grease is just wafting through the air. And you guys have
It's like work.
yeah, a lot of work going on up here
Wig.
as you guys have meandered your way into what is affectionately known as Greaser's Garden.
Joke's
Yeah,
on
but-
you. It's literally just a junkyard.
into this part of I was gonna say, believe it or not, I have never been to this part of town. It's different.
I had neither.
So Miss Polly, where are we going?
Oh, just this way. My employer, Miss Elizabeth, she runs her father's old shop.
Who's her daddy?
What was his name?
What's your name? Who's your daddy? Sorry.
Anyway, okay. Sorry.
When your love life starts
Like me.
tumbling.
Bex, you're the last one that's allowed to sing songs up here. We'll get copyright stricken if you do it.
Right, gosh.
Yeah, but like this channel's never gotten a copyright strike, and they
Yeah,
don't
I
know. Here.
know.
I think it's safe. I think it's
Oh,
safe.
okay.
I'm like 90% sure it's safe. It's free use if it's less than 5 seconds.
Fair enough.
Me too. So sorry.
Clip that. Clip it right now. Please, someone. Please, someone.
I almost spit Dr. Pepper on my entire computer.
Hold on, I
That
got
was
some-
so quick. That was so quick, and he went. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
I got some. Does that count as him being unmuted or?
I would say so, but I don't think we got the
it
word
was
up
the,
right
no.
now.
That's just Cody's
Here we go.
unhinged inner thoughts. We
There-
also got
there
a
we go.
posture check from Matt.
Because Cody slid way down.
Right when he said it, he went shit.
That's another bulk change from Home Depot moment.
Well, it's good because Grimm needed to go look through his notes anyway.
I did, and that was wild. Okay.
Please clip it. Please clip it.
Anywho,
I want that on TikTok. Damn it!
that was wild. Okay.
I want that on Cody's TikTok specifically.
Specifically. Oh my gosh! All right.
Man, about to turn this whole comment section into a brothel.
Is it?
Jesus Christ.
But it's not the first time.
You guys come up upon a large mechanic shop, very similar to what Shiv's dad's looked like. Just a big old garage, and there's a sign across the double doors that just says belt housing. And you watch as Polly just with their foot just kind of like pushes one of the doors open and waddles in.
Would I happen to have ever heard of a some kind of supplier by the name of Belt?
I don't believe you would have, no.
Dang.
Unfortunate.
I
but
tried.
yeah.
I tried. I have a friend whose last name is Belt in real life, but anyway.
Oh, there you go.
He's a Texan.
Texan. But yeah, you guys watch as Polly goes into the shop. What are you doing? You following?
Sure.
There's gonna be
Yeah,
like
we got
this, like,
cans to.
there's gonna be like this like mild somber moment of like walking into another garage and thinking of Dad's garage, being like,
Okay.
it's okay.
Nice place, nerd. No, I'm kidding. Ezra didn't say that. Vex, you got a D6?
As you're going in, you do hear another voice, a very metallic voice. Polly, where is the rest of them? You said we sent you to get all of them. Why do you have one can? What did you drop them all? Did you lose them? What
They got mugged.
You as you go inside and you see this face turn at you as another Warforged is standing there.
Ah,
Miss Elizabeth, Polly made friends this time, and I don't know how.
we saved Polly from getting
What do
mugged.
you mean? She's rather cute and charming.
Polly forgets things.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my friend over there fixed that after the mugging.
How? And you notice as he steps into the light, he has a giant like hole in his head right here. And I will post his picture.
I don't know
Nothing
if
wrong
I'm
with it.
prepared for the
Ain't
picture
got no
of this
gas
man.
in it.
Oh, damn.
How did you fix Polly?
Because I'm good at what I do. What the hell happened to you?
I woke up like this.
Yeah, I said that to my last ex. That don't make it
This
true.
morning?
Every one of you seems to have a very interesting wake up.
Warforged is like, I woke up in a new
Situation.
Bugatti, but that Bugatti was actually a Geo Metro.
Hey, good gas mileage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but heaven forbid if there's a hill.
woke up
Okay.
when we were created by the Tinkerpots.
So you mean to tell me somebody let you go on living like this?
Tinkerpots.
I
Was that
don't
not-
think I was supposed to wake up. I'm pretty sure I was told that I was meant to be repurposed and rebuilt, but since I woke up, they didn't want to decommission a living thing.
That was
Finger
the finger
pots.
twats.
Wasn't that the shop I went to, the really rich people shop?
Tinkerpot Armory, yeah.
Yeah. He hears that and he goes, "Oh, them rich snobby son bitches overcharging for their stuff over there." Yeah, I met them.
They got most of their money from creating my kind, yes.
Oh, so they're kind of like God to you, or just dad.
I just go with creator. It's simpler. I don't try to think about it.
It'd probably be pretty hard to do that.
I fall
Oh.
asleep randomly. It's very annoying.
I mean, she
I'm
kind of
sure
looks
for-
up at him, like a little bit hesitant because he kind of came at us a little hot, being like,
It's just gonna kneel down to you too, Shiv. Think you can make some money off fixing this guy?
if you let me poke around in your head, I bet you I could take a crack at it and at least make it so you don't fall asleep all the time. I don't know if I'll be able to fix the hole, but I'm sure that we can manage.
Fix his attitude.
She's real good at what she does. But she can do it.
Promise you won't find a better mechanic. And she holds out her hand and she goes, nimble hands.
He slowly goes to shake your hand. Unfortunately, I've heard that a lot. Helix.
Felix, that's my horse's name.
Helix.
Helix.
I know what you said.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, but she likes Polly. She did.
He'll look at Polly. Polly, what day is it? Oh, middle of the week. High noon. Yeah, you fixed Polly. That's weird. Okay.
Given that his
Um,
seems like a top of the head type of injury, kind of like when you braid a little kid's hair, she's
Mhm.
just gonna have him sit on the floor and try to find a chair that's tall enough for her to sit in and kind of hunch over and
Shiv, how much do you weigh?
Oh no.
Shiv, how much do you weigh?
Shiv is a whapping 23 pounds.
Don't you know, Leo? You never ask a woman how much she weighs.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna try picking her up with Mage Hand. Let me try something. Here, just-
Hold on, no.
Hold on.
Okay,
Pause.
'cause-
Pause. Before we get to that point, I was just gonna say, because I did roll for it. I rolled a 1, and I'm very sad, but it's also gonna be for the funniest damn thing. So he moves to sit down, and you see that the eye with the black spot goes dark, and he just goes, "Damn it," and then just freezes, completely locks in place, just stops moving, and then the other eye goes dark, and you hear this whirling gear noise as bolts shoot out of his feet, and he completely locks into the ground.
so he can't sit down. Or
Yeah,
he's,
and- Yeah, he's completely locked in a partial sitting position. like he's getting ready to sit, and he's like, "Damn it," and then just stops. And then Polly goes, "Oh, he did it again."
rather than what I'm imagining Leo was attempting to do, where it's a picking up this type of thing. Because there's nothing that says the hand has to be hand-sized, right? It just has to
Yeah.
look like a fucking hand.
Yeah.
I need you to make it big enough to basically hold Shiv like this, and she's gonna kind of treat it like one of the little sliders that you use underneath cars.
Have you ever seen someone scoop? I was gonna say, you ever seen someone scoop up a kitten? That's what.
Oh my god, no. We've all, especially all the parents here, if you've ever had an infant child, you have held them like this.
I've also held them like this from their waist.
One of my favorite pictures of Bean is him passed the fuck out across my knees while my arms are on top of him and I'm playing God of War. He
Yup.
fell asleep like that, but he was on my knees and I kept bouncing my knees to get him to calm down,
Matt, you got a D4?
and he passed right the fluff out, dude.
I love it. I love it.
Crazy. My dad holds me like this.
Motherfucker, I swear.
Oh dear.
And he's gone.
Someone got some ash to put on me, and I said that's how my mom holds me.
Stop! Jesus
We're
Well, I'm
Cody
getting
and I
one last
kinda
crop
unhinged
dust
tonight.
in from the.
I
from-
apologize. Could have a little unhinged
I
tonight.
fucking can't.
Is that why you go to Catholic Mass on Easter?
I don't.
Get the ash.
The ash. Damn.
Dominos.
Okay.
Domine!
So yeah, give me an Arcana roll, sir.
Now she's just hangling and a dangling up in the air like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. Ooh. I'm getting good when it bounces out of the basket like that. Heck yeah. That's a 21.
Okay. Well, you are able to. I will say, yeah. With a 21, yeah, you can pick up Shiv.
All right, Shiv, let's try this out. Let's see if this works. And just
Okay. And then actually, as Leo picks her up, Shiv's just gonna touch the top of her headband and just boop, and that's where the light's gonna go, like a little headlamp.
Yup. At this point, as this is going on, anyone with a passive perception over 12 does notice that Polly walked away.
Where's she going?
Hey, where'd she go? I'm here. I'm just committed to the bit.
You motherfucker! I swear to God.
He'll be back with the milk. All right.
What's it like being hugged by your father, bro?
Hey, well, quick question. Has Shiv ever like been on like a hoverboard or anything equivalent to being like floated like this?
I've
If
been
you-
in a jetpack.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Slow motion jetpack. Got it.
I just
If
picture-
anything, I almost feel like there would at least be a couple of points where like Leo's not paying attention. Shiv's like trying to move in closer, but the thing's not moving because it's not her spell.
just
Yes, definitely.
And
You
she just looks like a really weird little sea turtle in the air, just like fucking move, damn it.
Leah. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Leah.
there you go. What? Oh, shit. Sorry.
We're here for it. Goddamn.
Where did Polly go? Can I see her?
You don't. They've walked into a different part of the shop.
Can I track their footsteps? In the
Give me
grease.
just- I was like, just give me a survival roll. You watched her walk away, so.
Hell
Hate
no,
to see her
14.
go, but love to
14.
watch her
I would
leave.
say you heard the footsteps. You watched them leave, and you did hear the sound of someone going up a set of stairs. So you assume that there is a second story somewhere.
Hey, Helix, not Felix. Helix. You called out for an Elizabeth?
Oh, he's shut down right now. These.
Yeah.
No.
So Ezra doesn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
All right. Good talk. Asshole. Hey, shit. While you're in there, fix his fucking attitude. I ain't got a problem with this man.
I think he's asleep, Ezra.
Robot sleep.
And this one
No,
does.
they shut down, but like I don't know. These ones are weird. Like as she's actively like tinkering in his head, like these ones are weird because like even this don't look exactly like no motherboard or no like electrical panel. This is almost like a brain. The fact that he's even conscious half the time is kind of impressive.
Can I take a look?
Sure. You
And
go
see
and,
if any-
and,
if-
and
if-
look over at what
if
Shiv's
it-
looking at, and
Can I make any sense of it?
I will say it looks violently intricate. Wires and connectors and metal plates.
Weird thought.
Yes.
Above board.
Yes.
Would Ezra be able to hear this thing's clock?
If he were to use his ability, probably.
Right. See, so that's the thing. Ezra doesn't consider them alive, so he never thought about it.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, looking
above
at this,
table, you'd have to convince him it's alive.
well, I was gonna say, you're looking at this.
Mhm.
It's the weirdest thing because it looks robotic, but more intricate than anything you've ever seen to the degree that it almost looks organic. It looks like a metal brain with a lot of wiring and connectors and something glowing inside.
Can you even make sense of this mission?
Is this thing even?
Well,
Is it dead?
I mean, realistically, I've listened to a lot of y'all go on about medical mumbo jumbo, and I know plenty here about mechanics, arguably more than anybody else in this party. So, I mean, we'll figure it out. I got it right the first time. I'll get it right again.
So, like, could you make
I
something
can
like
help
this?
you with the medical side of things if you like. You know,
What you got in mind?
I've seen a brain or two.
I don't want to
She's
metagame, but I
gonna
want to
kinda
do
like-
the thing.
She's gonna kind of like, as they're kind of poking around, like looking at like all the frayed parts of it, she is gonna start to kind of like shave those away with the idea in her head of like, I got new metal in my bag. It's fine. Just gonna metal graph, if you will.
I was
And
gonna say
you-
really quick with that. I was actually gonna do this anyway, but this makes it even better. Shiv, I need a Arcana check from you.
What? Could I assist in that?
Not really an assistable.
Okay,
Is
that's what I was
if,
asking.
if they notice something.
Hmm.
Just
Well, that's
for
what I was saying, because I wanted to look
Yeah.
around and point stuff out.
Yeah.
I am gonna roll my d6. I don't need to because it's cool. I got it at 20. I just want to know how good I can get it.
There you go.
You got a 6 as well? Let's go.
Great.
Let's go.
Grand
Let's-
total of 31.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
go.
Hey, Cody, can you come back?
Get over here, Code.
Yeah,
God.
unlike your dad.
I figured
we
we'd take a
miss you.
break at some point.
I'm gonna do it right after this. That is the plan.
He's holding more splatter for him. Okay.
I know. I'm working on
He's
it.
literally holding the. Never mind. Let me stop.
Well,
We're on
now the
stream.
bit is, I wish
Terms
my
of
dad would
service.
come back too. Okay, now-
Motherfucker. All right. Okay, so Shiv, 31. Jesus fuck. Okay,
How do you want to do this? You rolled so good, you killed him.
stop it.
Uh.
You're shaving off and clipping off the fragmented metal bits. And as you're doing this, it's confusing you a little bit because they don't look damaged. It looks like new metal, if that makes sense. It looks like it was
Intentionally modified?
not necessarily intentionally modified. It looks like the metal was growing.
Does he have robot brain cancer?
And it looks like there are sigils, little arcane sigils on the actual like metal brain part that pulse as a current goes through it.
He's literally like looking through it, and she just
And
Leo.
I would say, yeah, with a 31, you would recognize he's healing. His metal is repairing itself. It's taking a really long time because there appears to be something else lodged in there that's not supposed to be. And as
Oro,
you're
I'm so fucking mad at you.
what did
I
Oro
want you to know
say?
Oro said new metal, so it looks like Limp Bizkit.
Get the fuck out! I swear. I love you, Oro. You're beautiful.
That was
God
so
damn it.
good.
This isn't Fred Durst. This is fried dust. Okay.
Fried dust. Okay.
That was my
anyway,
nickname in high school? No.
you do notice that there is something that is actually lodged in there that is not supposed to be, that is preventing the healing process. And as you're scraping at this, what you now recognize you don't need to be scraping at, that it's restoring metal, it's repairing itself metal. You hear this whirring noise, this and from the doorway to the stairs, you hear, "Back the fuck up quick!" And not in a commanding way, but in a oh shit move kind of way. And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Man, is Ezra about to get blown up by a construct again?
I mean,
What the hell you mean?
Matt, did you mean to send that directly to me? Okay.
well, you're asking this from the guy who cut his own wife's head off twice.
So, 10 minutes?
He's
Yeah,
a
we'll be back in
bomb?
10:20? 10:20?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll be back
I'm
in the
letting
20-minute
Morph
mark.
out. Son of a bitch.
We'll be back in the 20-minute mark, guys. We'll see you in a little
See you in
while.
a bit.
Bye. man's eating a block of cheese, thinking about a
Oh,
horse.
gosh.
I don't know why.
Hey, at least he's not eating a banana sideways.
That doesn't bother me. Hydrate from Oro.
Yeah.
Good to see you on
look
your real
like-
name.
You look like you look like you eat a hot dog from the
Why
wrong
is
end.
my fucking thing not
From the wrong end. I like that. I like that. And we got another hydrate from Sunfire, the
What does
actual
that
Hey.
even
one.
mean?
double hydration?
What does that even mean?
You
I'm
know what I
upset now because I don't understand.
You
least
look
now
like
he's
you
not
eat a
eating the
banana
banana.
with the peel on.
You look
One
like
time.
you look
It's gonna
like
follow you. It's gonna
Yeah.
follow you.
Look,
No.
here's the deal. It doesn't matter how many D&D campaigns you run. It doesn't matter how many people you save. It doesn't matter how many good deeds you do. You eat a banana one time from the side, and that's what you're known for.
I mean, yeah, dude. You brought this
At
on
least
yourself.
it's not like eating or being known for eating the banana just for the feel of the shape.
The mouthfeel?
Yeah.
The mouthfeel.
All right.
You ready
On
to
that
go?
note,
On that note, he was a bomb. You all died.
I need
It's not the first time.
The close people would have been Shiv,
Leo
Ezra was
and
poking
Kyra.
his nose. Yeah, pretty much everyone but Shepard and Cedric actually.
Yeah.
To make dex saves.
Because we were not told where to put the cans.
I'm doing great this time. 16 on that save for Leo.
Woo! Nice.
Boys on
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Why?
Can I get advantage to get blown up? This has happened with me before.
Can you get trauma advantage? It's because he's seen this thing before.
I'm gonna say no, just because it's funny.
I got
I like that.
I got a 14.
All right.
oh wait.
Beats.
Four.
Okay.
That's a 19.
There's the
All
trauma
right.
advantage really kicks in after therapy.
And then Kyra.
Shiv, we gotta save Kyra.
I got 15. I used my D4.
Nice.
He's trying to kill the wife again. Y'all, we gotta protect her.
I'm gonna call the police. Shepard?
Repeat,
Called a
I know.
repeat offender. This is a repeat
All right,
offender.
anyway. You guys hear "get out the way," like "oh shit" kind of a voice,
bitch.
and you hear the whirring, and back up quickly as a burst of static electricity kind of just erupts in an arc out of the top of this head before curling back in.
Is
And
our
you
hair
watch-
standing up?
No, you got away. You got
Okay.
you got your distance. As you watch the eyes back on and the bolts and the feet just retract back in. And he slowly leans back and finishes sitting down. How long was I out that time?
You weren't out that long. You're probably out less than 5.
How long was he out
Hours.
exactly?
About 5 minutes, yeah.
No, I mean to the second.
You know what? You go ahead and make something up.
5 minutes, 32 seconds, and yeah,
All right.
0.4 milliseconds if you really want that one. So
Not a bad one.
No. Realizing that he's got a little bit of the like spark to him, she's gonna like reach into her side bag and pull out like her actual like eyewear this time that she never uses, and instead of her like fingerless gloves, she's got like them real thick blacksmith gloves. It's like, all right, let's try this
You
again.
see the you see the
She's
young
got her PPE on, okay?
You see the young lady that shouted walking over. You gotta be careful when poking around his head. Who are you people? Why are you poking around his head, actually? Polly said you were friendly, but man, she did not warn you. Hi.
Just
Sorry,
without
I'm
even
Elizabeth. This is my
without
shop.
even looking up, like hands still kind of like tweaking around. She just like, yeah, we were told that she got kind of a bad memory. It's getting better. Hi, Nibble Hands. How you doing?
Flywheel, doing good. And I'll post her picture.
Oh my god, she's adorable. Stop.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ezra.
How tall is she?
Like 6 inches taller than Shiv.
Ezra's going to remember that he was tasked to have empathy, to practice having empathy,
Okay.
and is going to, with what just happened in this dude's brain, think that maybe he's dying,
Okay.
and he wants to know. So I want to burn a spell slot to get everyone in the rooms thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thing a thing.
Clock.
Would it make more sense that since we almost got nuked just then, that you're just checking on everybody else?
Nope. No, because I rolled an 18 for his empathy. So
Is it a digital clock, DM?
is it
There's like
digital
this-
sand? Is it digital? Is it like lights?
It's a little pixels.
No.
Yeah, pixel
Okay,
lights,
everybody
just
else,
slowly fill it
pause.
up.
All right, everybody else has like the
Motherfuckers.
classic tick, 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 but because his is just like little falling sand, it's got the Tetris theme song, and like the closer he is to dying, the more it speeds up.
Cannon.
I can't with you guys. God damn it. Stop! We're gonna get copywritten.
No, we're not. It's a video game
It's
It's a
song.
video game.
Video
It's a
game
video. It's a
music.
video game music.
Oh, okay, then yeah, go off.
Too late. I already went back. That's why I knew to do it. It was fine. Also, the original song is so old that it's
That's
fine.
fair,
The song it's
fair,
based off of
fair.
is so
Give me
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
Public domain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Public your
it's
domain.
it throws you off for a second. I will say, actually, hold on.
Would
Okay.
anyone notice me doing this? By the way, is there any sign that I do this?
The
I never
sign
asked
is
that
that
before.
your eyes, the colored part of your eyes, will
Mhm.
flash briefly the color of Dwalin's flames.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but other than that, there's not really much of an indicator.
Given my new nature,
It's already
do
his eye color anyway, so it's
Yeah.
Given what it is that I've now experienced, would I notice that?
Yeah, sure. You would sense, I would say, because as a paladin, you wouldn't necessarily see Ezra doing anything, but you would suddenly feel that that magic, that the presence of Dwalin's powers, suddenly just radiate off of Ezra much more intensely.
Okay.
it's so weird that you're
My
paladin.
divine senses
God.
are tingling.
My god sense is tingling.
My
Please
cock
stop
sense?
calling it a Peter tingle. No,
My
anyway.
coccyx?
Uh,
Feel it in my butt. I said coccyx and then I went butt. I don't know, man.
we're doing good.
Yay.
It's weird.
We are professional. We are professional.
It's weird. You are very confused and thrown off. This entity has a clock for sure. But it has 2 clocks. They both are labeled the same entity. One counts down, one counts up. The count down appears to be going down at a normal lifespan to, when they're expected to die. And his has a few years to go, it looks like. The count up is what's throwing you off. 1, where is this? Why is there a second clock?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before.
2. Why is Gamora?
You saw 2 clocks for Kyra.
That was different. Because there were different names.
Yeah.
There
There's
were
2
different
names.
names. So you haven't seen 2 clocks before. You've just not seen
Not like
2
this.
Yeah, not like this. This is definitely
Also, for a construct,
yeah.
Ezra's gonna. His eyes will just like get really big. And he's like, Miss Shiv. He's
What you need,
Kyra,
Kyra?
Kyra, you too. He's dying and not dying. He's. The fuck is.
He's undying.
You know
the
how I
count
said.
up timer, Ezra,
Mm-hmm.
has several thousand years registered to it.
So,
Echo?
oh, right. No, Echoes is like sideways.
You
It's like
turn
the
to look
sands
at
aren't moving.
right. You're confused and you turn to look at Shiv and see Polly coming downstairs with the exact same thing going on. A count down and a count up. And again, the count up is several thousand years.
I don't quite understand what I'm seeing here. We got one moving. I'm looking at their clocks. You remember I mentioned the clocks, sands of time, that kind of
Uh-huh.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Polly hearing was just, I like clocks.
Me too. So I got y'all
Fucking
remember
autistic ass.
y'all remember I said I was told to be more empathetic. As much as I
Mhm.
didn't want to believe these things are alive, they are quite alive. They have a regular time of death, a couple years, but they also have, I don't know if that's how they're staying alive, but they got another clock counting up thousands of years. Oh my God. The hat is ridiculous.
Dude, this is like one of my favorite hats.
That
I've
is my
ever found.
favorite thing ever, and I love it.
It's
I-
a little baseball hat, but it's got goggles on it. Anyways,
I don't-
continue. She doing
don't-
So
business.
it's the coolest hat.
It's
Yeah.
the best hat, yeah.
I don't really know how to make heads or tails of this and what it means. I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, Miss Kyra, I've seen two with you, but that was different. This is, they both
what is
got
it?
them.
What does it mean when the clock goes up then?
I
Like,
don't.
you ever looked
know.
at the clock on a
Like they're
pregnant
getting
lady?
more time? What?
Would I be able to? Would I have any kind of intrinsic
Oh, yeah,
understanding of
'cause-
this?
Because they'd have like a baby and that's not even born yet. So but their clock would just not be moving yet, right?
Right. There was some start at birth.
Or maybe it starts when they're. I don't even know.
I haven't really
That's cool.
witnessed I haven't looked, to be real with you. But would I have like any kind of intrinsic knowledge of what this actually means? Having like the use of this power, would I understand that at all?
Give me a religion check.
Fucking flat 0, baby. Let's go. That's cocked. 8.
You have no idea.
I'm
You're very confused.
I am perplexed by this very odd nature. Also, how do they look? How does the team look?
Sorry, how does what look?
How does the team look?
Oh, I mean,
Normal.
everyone's looking good.
Okay.
No one is
How-
supposed to die anytime soon.
right. Yeah, they all look like they were earlier. What about Flywheel?
Oh, very long time still.
And everybody else is.
Ezra, what
got-
are you seeing exactly?
He'll look at right above your head. There's a hourglass.
You
Did you
Had a-
not hear when I told them about that?
No, you had
Oh.
a very, very divine sensation about you a moment ago. Are you feeling okay?
I feel great. He'll look up at his own clock.
Your clock registers all zeros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sands aren't moving. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
feel great. I'm dead. Or
Can I-
alive.
Can I do a religion check as well?
I'm alive.
Go for it,
I'm
yeah.
dead.
I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead again.
You never keep up with me. Let's see here.
Fire and
I fired a missed.
Fired and I missed. I missed 2 times.
I died 3 times.
Nat 20 plus 5.
Let's
Let's
fucking
go.
We
What?
got some
I'm so glad
serious
you're here
rolls tonight.
helping me
Oh,
with
but
my
it-
god.
I was like, it's all the extremes tonight, all the bad and the good rolls. Just
Well,
like
that's
no
that's,
middle
that's
grounds.
that's the. I decided to roll Vex's gifted die for the first time in a long time, and it said no. So that's going back in the
Mad.
box. Yeah, well, I'm mad
at
too.
you.
I should keep rolling the one that Wingle got
Shepherd-
me at Gen Con last year that I found because it's rolling nothing but 13 plus. So
You talking
Shepard,
shit, I
you're
can't
still
hear your
fairly
headset
new
sound.
to the religion of Dwalin.
Sure.
But you still studied it. You were at the anvil for a long time. You were at the furnace long enough to know about other deities. And everyone knows about Dwalin because he is quite literally the shepherd. He is the god of the dead. He
Shepherd, meet Shepherd.
Yup,
Meet your namesake.
basically.
Kind
And so yeah, you would get the idea that anyone who works for the shepherd would need to understand when someone's going to pass on to the next life. And
Shepard, do you even know what I do?
No.
I didn't. So like,
Do you even lift?
do you even lift, bro? Were you there? Stretch. We got to stretch more. Were you there when I helped Shepard's dad? This is above table. Did Ezra told you he was close to dying, but I don't think you were there when. Oh, you wouldn't be.
No,
there.
I wasn't.
you know, he walked
I was
away.
I was a little
Right.
occupado.
Right. Okay,
But
so
yeah,
you don't know. Okay,
in
so
this
you don't
moment
know. Okay.
though,
This
with
is like the one piece of information that's remained in a pocket for me.
I would
Got
say in this moment though, I would say with Ezra just saying, "Do you know what I do?" and those moments connecting the dots, Shepard, you'd piece it together pretty quickly.
With a 25, I hope so.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
And a part of you would feel real dumb. Like,
Oh yeah, it's like you're Spider-Man. You're the whole time. The whole time.
The whole time.
the whole time.
Yeah. So this is new information to you.
So okay, just okay. Okay, so you're okay. You're seeing two clocks, one running down and one running up with thousands of years on it.
Well, the one running down's got a couple years left, and then the one running up's got thousands of years left.
Does that make any kind of sense to me in this sense, Grimm?
The running up, no, it's confusing. You've never heard of a running up clock. The running down, I mean, yeah, it's a countdown to when it's time for them to go on to the next life.
I wonder if, like, when that one runs down, if this one feels it back up.
Perpetual life?
Maybe. I mean, they are machines.
Right, but
If maintained
you
properly, machines run.
if you have an ebb and flow back and forth between the two, then it never would essentially be able to pass. I really wonder.
These are
Can
ungodly
I'm gonna.
beings.
So he is currently awake, correct?
I was just gonna say, as Shiv's tinkering up there, and he's like, you know, sitting in the chair now, trying to make sure he's in a good position for her. You watch the eye go dark again. He's like, "Nah, damn it!" And then just shuts
What's
down
going
again.
on with this clock?
The death clock disappears.
So like he's dead?
But the other one is still going up.
It's still going up. Yes.
He'll look back over at Polly, see that she still has two. His death clock's gone.
Well, that's
Like
just
it
not
didn't go
possible.
empty; it's gone.
So Shiv just kind of like, as she's like messing around in his head and is just like, so is he in some kind of form of potentially stasis or like
But I don't even know what that means.
a form of stability, which means he would neither age nor die in this particular case, meaning that his clock would stop.
But the one, but it didn't stop. It disappeared. But the other one's still there.
What is going on inside his brain whenever he shuts down, as opposed to now that she's actively had him poking around in his brain when he's awake versus what happens when he shuts down? Because
You
Polly
watch
was
his- yeah.
completely awake.
Oh yeah.
Miss Shiv, I have a question for you, actually.
No, I'm not thinking about horses.
That's fair. But does your ship run off of a single power source?
Well, yeah, me.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I apologize. But does it just continuously drain against you the entire time?
It basically uses any of my residual magic that I forcibly put into it.
And it
And
just
whenever that magic just runs out, I pop in another one, or I kind of guesstimate, depending on how far we got to go, how much magic it's going to take to get there. You know, like a magical gas tank.
above table, I'm trying to get to an alternator. I'm trying to determine if like it's maintaining its own internal charge is essentially what I'm trying to get to.
Probably me more likely to be nuclear than it would be above table.
So, back to what Shiv said.
Yes.
So you would, as he was awake, watch as the diodes light up, and there's electricity arcing across the brain and whatnot, and different things are lighting up in different colors. As he shuts down, though, all of it goes dark except for the actual central core, which seems to just like pulsate a pale blue color, as if it's
As if it's like that's literally the power source that's keeping the machine component on, whereas all
Yes.
the other ones are the diodes that keep the nervous system running.
yes.
I'm trying not to put my electrician brain into work here because I'm like, oh, I have an idea. Ezra wouldn't know.
She just
Mr. Answer, can't you just talk to Dwalman? See if he knows why this like
I
Clocks?
could certainly try.
I mean, realistically,
Does
I'm
Ezra
kind of
have a-
surprised. I'm kind of surprised
I don't
you
have
ain't
any
tried
kind of
that
commune
already.
I don't have any kind of commune or anything like that. I just kind of pray and hope something happens.
Because I mean, I have commune, but I can't talk to your deity. What I can do is try casting legend lore again to see if I can get the history of like these,
I mean, I could certainly
people
try to talk to him and see what
and
happens. I mean,
figure out if there's like
he is my patron. I can. Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna step outside.
As you guys are discussing this, Elizabeth then again chimes in. All right, cool. This is fantastic. One more time. Who are you people? Why do you know Polly, and why are you in my shop?
Malicious
Not
compliance
to
to stop
sound
Polly
rude or
from
anything. I'm just very confused. Do you
On
need
his-
something?
on his way out. Malicious compliance. Polly was getting mugged. That's why they only had 1 can of paint left. We saved it, and Miss Shiv over there helped Polly's brain out.
We brought a bunch of cans of paint.
We have all the paint.
Yeah, but Hex was
Yeah.
saying only 1. Hex was like yelling at Polly about 1 can of paint.
because
and
that's the
I'm
only one
straight up lying my ass off
yeah.
right now, guys.
Yeah.
I was not there.
Right.
Ezra's just keeping the lie that he told Hex going.
He's literally
Helix.
like on his way out too, and Shiv is just like, fixed your one mech, trying to fix your other mech. This one looks like he's in weirdly worse shape and better shape. But admittedly, that's probably because I can actually see inside of this one. The other one was fascinating.
Don't let no one see you tinkering with that. And she starts closing the blinds.
Shiv suddenly stops looking and goes, "Why?"
Tinker pots.
Are they the Pinkertons?
Yes.
Okay.
Above
Okay.
board. Above board.
Above
yes.
board, yes. Okay, fair enough.
What are we gonna do,
Something
void the
clicked, and suddenly I
warranty?
was like, wait a minute. It's the same amount of syllables.
Yep.
Shiv just kind of looks
so
up and goes,
considering what happened the last time he woke up, Kyrie's gonna kind of keep a hand on the back of Shiv's collar, ready to yank her out of the way when this guy wakes up again.
Sounds
What were you
about
saying?
right.
What were you saying, Shiv?
So now like hands still on tools, like ready to keep going into this thing, but being like, aren't they the ones that made these things? Why would they really give a shit if we were fixing them, especially for free?
Because ain't no one else supposed to be touching them.
Hmm.
They still consider them, what's the word they used again? Copywritten.
You can't copyright a person.
Yeah, tell that to the Tinkerpots and all their patents and money.
Oh, I definitely will.
Fucking Matt, just say it.
Fucking Nintendo.
Fucking Nintendo.
Better
Yeah.
not modify this Warforged. They're gonna freeze it up, even though you
Just gonna
bought it.
brick it.
Disrespectfully, and from my own personal opinion, fuck the Switch too. Okay,
Yep.
like
For that reason.
Agreed.
As soon as
Bums
you
me
tried,
out.
I just quietly sent over to
So bummed out.
No,
As a huge
Nintendo, and then we
Metroid
both
fan,
just started, we
so
just
bummed.
started
We all
nodding.
felt it. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Oro said, "Fuck them, 100%." Yep.
so Ezra, you go outside then.
Yeah, I'm gonna step
And
outside.
Actually, with that particular knowledge, Shiv's also going to start kind of paying attention to see if there is like potentially a trace of somebody else's magic, potentially like tampering with these things, thinking in her brain of like, maybe that's why they have 2 clocks. Somebody else is powering these things because they're patented and copywritten, and they don't want nobody to fix them because they're secretly Samsung.
Or Apple.
Or the McDonald's ice cream machine. Shout out to
Ah.
you fixing that shit.
Damn.
Thanks to the law.
All right. So yeah, you go outside, Ezra.
Yeah, and he's just gonna grab the coin like he always does, and just say really softly under his breath, just, darling, what the hell am I saying? Why these things got clocks and why they got 2 of them?
Go ahead and roll me a religion check. I will say
You
this
just
is
roll a
going to be
D20.
easier for you because you're a warlock, not a cleric, so you're cheating.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that's good. 15.
I gotta have whole ass commune spells over here, but he could just go straight to the source.
But daddy.
Magical sugar daddy.
Yeah, man. 15.
15. All right. Yeah, clerics are employees. All right. Let's be real.
I mean, I kind of am too.
Clerics are fangirls.
Clerics are fake.
Yeah, I'm kind of employed in the
all right.
sense of, I can get fired. And by that, I mean either killed or all my magic taken away.
I was going to say, yeah, if we're going by the cleric is the
Ooh, okay.
employee that's trying to be employee of the month, the warlock is the employee of the month that's trying to get fired.
Here's the hierarchy in my brain now, right? Is that clerics are the fangirls, right? Paladins are the actual employees, and the warlocks are the nepo babies that just get to reap the benefits.
Gang.
Warlocks are the people that you look at and you go, how have you not been fired yet?
I can get ridden out of the will, essentially.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Warlocks are the kids that you look at and you're like, how the fuck are you Travis Barker's daughter?
Fair.
Fair.
All right. Anyway, you said
If
15.
anybody wants to know,
Yeah, 15.
Blink 182, Travis Barker, go look up what his daughter looks like. You would not be able to tell those are from the same person.
Facts.
Her name is Alabama.
Ain't no way. All right. Okay, 15. And your question one more time. I'm sorry.
Why do these things have clocks, and why do they have one going down and one going up?
With a 15, you're getting an answer to one of those questions. Okay, it's that one. You get the impression in your mind, less words and more the feelings, that I don't know how long they're supposed to live. There's a clock going up to find out how long they've been alive and how long they'll keep going.
I can't ask another question. Damn it.
You can, but you got to make another roll.
Okay, well then, yeah.
The DC will increase.
Okay, that's fine. He'll think. So one goes up to show how long they're alive,
Mhm.
and one goes down to show how long they have left.
You get the idea that that's the assumption that that Dwalin's giving. Even is like, yeah, they'll probably live a normal lifetime.
So
And
then why does why does this one's life, like the life it has left, disappear when it's
Go ahead and roll.
Nat 20? Let's go,
You
baby.
motherfucker! God damn it!
For a 20. Thank you, Wingle.
Well, it should be obvious. And this time you actually hear the voice. It's like, well, it should be obvious. There's no clock for something that's dead. But
And it
at the
just
same
comes right
time, this
back.
one just comes right back. And so I'm not really sure. I just take the clock away, and if it comes back, then it comes back. But if it doesn't, then I guess I now have an answer.
could have come up with that myself, Dwalin.
You get this like impression of like when you walk away frustrated from your dad. And he's just like,
Yeah. Yeah. Just Ezra slam the doors open. All right, it's some bullshit. Fucking shut the doors back behind him. The ones going up, it's how long they've been alive. The ones going down is how long they got left.
How long they've been alive?
Yep.
Didn't you say it was thousands of years though?
Yeah, I don't get it, but that's
But
what
I
I got.
thought the Tinkerpots had just made these more recently.
Or they're lying.
People
Maybe
lie a lot.
Maybe they found up.
Hey,
That
quick
would-
question.
that would-
for less.
That would mean that these things have been around longer than.
Recorded
do I
history.
know how
Can
long
I put
ago-
these pots down?
Do I know how long ago?
Put that damn paint down. Ain't
The-
nobody else
What
holding
also-
paint but you.
Based off of
Cedric's
the
holding paint.
based
That's
off the
because
writings.
I
Cedric.
quickly put down the paint to not look dumb.
Pause.
Cedric's about as
What?
smart as a bowling ball. Okay.
Based off the writings that Kyra gave me about the Gray Lady,
Yes.
knowing that this was ancient, right?
Yes.
Would I know about the time that the whole magic thing in the history of this world happened, where like magic came to be? As to what we know, like where it just
Give me a history roll because I want to know how much you would actually know. Because there's there's going to be the basic knowledge that everyone knows, but I want to see what extra Ezra would have actually gleaned from school.
Okay.
Didn't he take the transcribed information that we obtained?
And
Yes.
Kyra, well, yeah, but the thing with that though, there was a year, and no one knew what the fuck those letters meant for the actual inscription of the year, like what that meant, like when that was. That's the thing. So okay, that's cocked. Let me move these dice out so I can do that because this dice is a big boy, so
Chunky boy.
chunky but very light.
What's the paper?
I gave it back to you.
16.
16. So the common knowledge is that the spell blight, when all the magic
Yes.
appeared in the world, happened at the beginning of this era, at the beginning of the fourth era. You guys are in the year 313 in the fourth era. The beginning of the spell blight happened at the end of the last era, beginning of the fourth era. So
So
300
I would know that was okay. So they've been
300
around.
313 years ago, magic just turned on.
So based
However-
off of, Mhm.
With your 16,
Okay.
there is records of another event that took place a long time ago, but there's no record of what that event was, what happened, who was still around, any of the cities. All that is referred to is the Sundering. And
So-
this would have happened a couple thousand years ago.
Based off of what I'm seeing and what I was taught in school, y'all might remember the blight happening at the end of the last era about a little over 300 years ago. I know that when we
Yeah,
were
in
there was
Devulcrum.
some, and we know that there was, and there's a document stating something about the Sundering happened a couple thousand years ago. Seems reasonable to think that these things were around somewhere in between there. We got to hydrate.
I will say, from the records given to you
Mhm.
by the Anvil,
Mhm.
and the clock you are currently looking at, that is slowly starting to fade at this point.
Uh-huh.
This is pre-sundering.
Oh, okay. This is before that. So this is
How many thousands of years are on that clock?
let me see. It's starting to fade a little bit.
Give me a quick perception roll. I'll say DC's high because it's fading.
24.
While he's doing math, y'all should
20
hydrate.
fucking
I
four.
have a plus
All right.
7.
Yeah. You're looking at like
Gotta hydrate.
And we got
and
to stretch. Yeah, we got to have the hydrate. And stretch.
you're looking at just shy of 11,000 years.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely reading this right. I'm definitely reading this right. I don't like to believe this. 11,000 and a pasta check. Gibbs.
Okay. So
Gibbs
Alright,
been
so,
personally
feel like a
victimized by
personal
Moral
attack.
George. Okay.
So DM, all the information that we went over off screen was like all the history. Kyra knows all of that.
That is all
Right.
in your head, and you are not getting rid of that anytime soon.
11,000 years ago. So that would be roughly in the second era. And as far as the AR goes, that was the Age of Reclamation, but that was even before the first era. That was much longer ago. So they wouldn't have been that far back.
11,000 years.
You,
As Kyra's
Yeah,
saying
would have been the,
all of this, is it like with Shiv's mom being a teacher before she passed, is this ringing any kind of weird bells for her?
That's the thing that's actually going to, I will say, is going to tick on Shiv. Kyra is just now reciting knowledge that is forgotten knowledge, things that aren't recorded.
Oh, we gonna talk about that. Okay.
But do you think, Miss Shiv, that that's why the Tinkerpots don't want anyone fixing their
They didn't make them.
automatons?
They didn't make them.
Realistically, they
Then
didn't
people
make
would
them, but
find
I don't
out.
think that they'd have been able to count on the fact of somebody being able to see their life force.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
because
Is
they
there
don't want
any-
anybody messing with them, because then they'd find out that the Tinkerpots didn't make these, right?
The Tinkerpots are messing with some pretty ancient things and claiming it to be their own. That's pretty fucked. And I think a lot of people would be really
this-
upset with that.
This kind of
As
like
you
more
say
so
that, I was going to say
bolsters-
Shiv.
This more so bolsters Shiv's idea as she kind of gets like a little bit more like they're not things, they're people. There's no way that this particular type of engineering could have come from realistically anybody within this lifetime. This has developed its own.
You find a chunk of metal that is foreign from the other types lodged in there. You find the thing that's stuck.
She's gonna try to like, you know, take her little forceps and whatnot and kind of like ring around the edge to kind of knock it loose without yanking it out for fear of causing him to spark again.
I will
So
say you
just
can give me
real
either
gently.
a dexterity save or you can give me a medicine check. Either one of those makes sense in my mind.
You said a dex save.
Or sorry, check. Dex check. I apologize.
We will go with medicine then. Okay. I could math. I got way too excited being like, that's gonna be over 20. It's 22.
22. Nicely done. Yeah, you very carefully dislodge what appears to be the rusty remains of a spearhead. And as you're pulling this out, I will say, what is your passive investigation?
My passive investigation.
Yeah,
19.
fucking love it. You're seeing all these, little, sigils glow as it, slowly repairs and whatnot. You notice there is one sigil that's not glowing, that's just carved in there, and it takes you a minute, and you're kind of just looking at it while you're pulling the spearhead out, but you're also like looking. You're like, what the hell is that? It looks like a magic circle that has been scratched into the metal.
Do I
Some kind
notice
of
when she-
spell scratched
do I-
into the circle.
Do I notice this before do I notice any change in the clocks before they fade when she pulls this out?
It looks like the death clock is slowly starting to come back into existence as you hear the buzzing and the whirring as he's starting to wake up again.
Shivvy's waking up.
But is he doing like the whirring thing like he did last time?
Yep. That charging up.
So, So it looks like somebody cast the spell Magic Circle.
No, sorry, not the spell magic circle. Like that, there is a sigil, a circle that is carved in there with a spell carved into it. There is essentially a small permanent spell that's carved into his skull, essentially.
Okay. So with that looking significantly different
Mhm.
than everybody else, Shiv's gonna like use the little forceps basically as her focus for a second, and she's gonna cast detect magic on it and be like, "What the hell are you? What are you doing?"
Shiv, you need to back away, please.
He's not gonna blow up this time.
He's
He's fine.
What do you mean?
He'll be
He's waking back up again.
Okay,
Oh my
you're
god.
right. He's not gonna pop off. I'm realistically thinking that whatever this might potentially be was reacting to the thing that was in his head, trying to get it out and fight it. Now it's not there. He's not making all them funny noises no more, now is he? Worst case scenario,
Is
you
he
still
still
got
making the funny
collar.
noises?
He's definitely still making the funny noises. Yes, he's charging up.
Yeah, they're not as loud.
I'm gonna give you about another 3 seconds before I pull you backwards.
That's all I need.
Hey, I'll
Realistically,
survive.
I
She
need
might.
6, but you know.
I will say, give me a con save, Shiv, and then Kyra the deck save.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Con save for the concentration.
For the
What?
concentration.
You're about to get zapped out of casting a spell.
Tech magic.
Okay.
Click this button.
Gotta.
Oh, my con is way better than I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried.
You know, I'm the one with the shit con in this group.
Right.
Kyra,
I'm
you have a
gonna use
D8.
flash.
Kyra, you got given a D8.
I'm gonna use Flash of Genius just in case.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
Okay. Do that.
So.
From the Oro.
Ara. So 9 plus 7 for the con plus 5 Flash of Genius, 21.
17 the dicks.
17 and a
Okay.
21. All right, Shiv. The lightning
Thank-
sparks. As it sparks, it almost makes a connection with you. As the spell kicks off, you identify dominate person. Kyra, you grab Shiv by the collar and throw her back as the lightning charges out and then zaps back in, and he comes on again. Oh, dang it. All right. Sorry.
Hey,
Did I
hey,
shock anyone
hey,
that
bud.
time?
No. Hey, you all right? You mentioned
Everything doesn't
Polly's
taste
got a.
like copper.
You mentioned Polly's got a copper. That's weird. That's blood. No. Anyway, you mentioned Polly's got a memory problem. How far back you remember?
About 37 years, I believe.
Yeah, I'd say you got one too. 37, both of you.
What do you mean?
Interesting. Both of you's got a you remember about 37 years. That's how old Polly said that they were.
Right.
You're a lot older than that, friend.
Okay.
You're not remembering about 10,963 years or so, give or take 10.
What?
Yep.
What? Wait. What? Wait. What?
Miss Shiv, you find anything funny in there besides that spearhead?
Oh, yes, I did, and I'm gonna need you to give me a second.
Also, I thought I didn't know detect magic would give you the actual spell. I thought it would just give you the type of spell. So hell yeah. Maybe
But
I was wrong.
realizing what it is, Shiv's mad, because it's like this feels like such a violation of somebody's free will, and especially without them knowing for God knows how long.
37 years.
She kind of like, Kyra's got her, and she goes, "Oh, I need one more second. Give me.
Do I need
1 or
to
2
sit
seconds.
up or should I just stay?
Leo still got mage hand going, right?
I would assume, yeah.
Like, you might be able to just stand for this one. This one might give you a little. This one might give you a little tangle, though. I'm not gonna lie. And
Okay. Oh, I feel
Shiv's-
lightheaded.
Shiv's
Oh.
looking up in his brain, and as she goes to target that specific little circle, Shiv is gonna try to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
At what level?
Yeah, what level?
I'm a half caster. It's third. I have to roll for it.
Okay, yeah. What I was gonna say, what does it say about rolling for
Vex,
it?
you got a
What is-
D10. From Oro.
Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range, so dominate person.
Yeah.
Any ongoing spell of third or lower ends. For each ongoing spell of level 4 or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spell casting ability
And a D6.
with the DC of 10 plus that level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
You got a 10 and a 6.
Yeah.
Okay. You are definitely gonna have to roll, yeah.
Because dominate's at least a level 8, so it's either cast at an 8 or 9. Or wait, no, dominate person I think is level 5.
Dominant
5, I
person's level
believe.
5, but I will let you know above board. Yeah, it is definitely higher than a 5.
But you have a 10 and a 6, so
I got a 10 and
know.
a 6. We should be. Plus, it's adding my
2 to
modifier.
16 plus what you got.
Like,
A lot of potential here.
Nasty.
No.
Let's
Nuh-uh.
go.
Nat 20?
it's not a nat 20, but I know it's high enough with my spell mod to beat even a 9th level spell.
Let's go. All
It's
right.
a
Yeah.
23.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
There is a
Nasty.
there's a static spark, and if you're all right with me adding a little flair, the sound of a piston firing as the spell ends, and Helix just whoa. Oh, what?
How did you do? You fix him.
Oh.
Well, he's.
Do I see
he's a-
any change before my vision fades from that?
Your vision would be faded at
It-
this point,
I did.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
She kind of, slides off the mage hand and comes around front and is just like, "How you feeling?"
Okay, I think.
How old are you?
First era. What year is it?
What did you say? 313? Can't remember.
313 fourth era.
Yeah, 313, 4th era.
Fourth era.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Miss Shiv, whatever was wrong with him is probably what's wrong with Polly and probably every
Realistic.
other damn machine we've seen here.
Oh, I don't know if I got enough magic for that in the tank, but somebody really been fucking in their heads. That was a big one. It was a nasty one.
Do you
And
remember
it only further proves
Tinkerpot's doing some
that
shady
they're
shit?
people.
No,
Because
absolutely.
that was dominate person. Not dominate beast. Person.
You remember anything about the Tinkerpots finding you, Helix? About 37 years ago.
Woke up in a warehouse.
Where?
House.
Here in the city. What?
It's okay. Take your time. This is a lot to boot up with and process.
Did Shiv just Detroit become human him?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oro.
I don't. Who's Croustus?
She's gonna look over at
Mother of
Elizabeth,
lies.
who's probably been here the entire time.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Mother
You
of
bitch.
lies.
How
Run on.
dare you.
Ezra didn't even get to tell them yet what he's been looking into. Hell yeah. Mother of lies. You stupid whore. You ugly bitch. So far said, you motherfucker. God damn it, Grimm. That's a good stopping point. You bitch.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us. That was good.
Oh, is it Grimm's day again? I'm gonna
This
keep going.
this has just all been way too big for Cedric's little brain. There's too much smart talk this episode.
Can we end on one last thing? Cedric and I went outside to scrap during this entire deal.
It went out for a smoke.
Yeah, for sure. It was too much.
It's just like, you
We're
getting any
thinking.
of this?
Nope.
You wanna?
You know what's funny is Ezra's got an intelligence of 10, but he's a cop, so he's really good at
So he's
investigating
nosy.
and putting point. Yeah, he's very nosy, and he's really good at putting pieces together. So like, is his intelligence great? No, it's average, but he's really good at connecting dots.
Listen, if we can like move this little bit more into the religion range, I'm sure I'm gonna be like.
Well, you
Shepard's gonna be
will.
all
He just
about
mentioned
Next
the
episode.
mother of lies,
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying.
you were outside
This
Next
moment,
episode on
this-
on
Dummies and
Dragon
Dice.
Ball Z.
this whole thing, I'm over here going, I don't understand robots. I don't.
Oh man, awesome.
Yeah, guys.
This is wild, Grimm. I want to know what you're doing. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm so glad you actually like letting us dig into your Warforged lore. Jesus,
Whoa, that was crazy.
that was
I
a
don't
weird one.
understand
Warforged.
Warlord.
Warfalurge.
I'm super
Little
excited
waffles.
to dig into this,
Welcome
man.
to the Warfalurge.
that.
See, I
It's like the Waffle
remember
House, but like. more
But it's the
rustic.
Wolf Alert.
I remember when you were at my apartment a
It's the
couple years
Waffle
ago,
House Goulash.
and we'd been drinking, and you started telling me about the Warforged in your world because I was playing Echo, and now I'm like super excited to know more about it. Dude,
Guys,
hell yeah.
who we
Well,
rating?
Actually, I think if she's still streaming, we can raid
is.
the Burn Panic.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I need you to give me the actual name here.
It would be. I believe it's the real
The real.
burned panic 198. If anybody feels the need to, you should totally go over check out the newest episode of Dummies and Discussions, which actually posted today. I meant to do it yesterday, but that has it's Grimm. Grimm is the
Posted-
person I interviewed, so
Hey, I'll check out tomorrow for sure.
You have to tell the people where it's posted.
it's
Also, hey.
actually
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's on Spotify, Amazon Music, it's on iHeartRadio, and then it's on Spreaker as well.
Try to get it on iTunes or the iTunes podcast. thing.
iTunes requires like an extra step that I'm still trying to hammer my way
Fair enough.
through
Fair enough.
because Apple.
Yeah, because
So-
their podcasts are really popular. That's why I'm
Right.
mentioning that. Did we level up? We had a lot of successes tonight.
Oh,
a lot of
good.
great
That's
stuff
amazing.
happened.
I
What level
became
are
a
you guys?
doctor
Actually?
12.
accidentally.
12.
12.
Oh, we're level 2.
You're level
Okay.
12.
Oh yes. 12.
And how many episodes have we gone through?
Like a
I've
At
been-
thousand.
12? At
I've
12?
been here.
Quite a few.
Yeah, I was gonna say quite
Grim,
a few.
we've been doing this for over 2 years.
I swear to God.
Wow.
Because I was I was intending on you guys having a level up on just one of the. Yeah, we'll do it this one. Yeah.
Let's go.
So, yeah, level 13.
And we leveled up. All right, guys. Hey, we leveled up. We're at level 13. We will see you tomorrow for Tefra. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And we're going to go raid the Robo Panic. See you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.